Radio here on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. At Q92 Radio on Facebook, at Q92 on X, at Q92, or Q92 Radio on YouTube. Like, follow, subscribe. Glad you guys are with us, and we hope you are having a good start to your Tuesday. February 4th. Again, we told you this morning it's all about getting finalists for our 2 contests right now. And this hour, it's all about the beautiful necklace from Duncan Diamonds in New Philly that's valued at $700 for Valentine's Day. You also get a beautiful bouquet of roses from D-Hops Flowers and Alliance with that. Become a finalist this hour. When you hear the cue to call, be caller number 10. And once you're caller number 10, you'll be in the running, and you might get a phone call from us next Thursday telling you to come down here and get your flowers, get your necklace just in time for Valentine's Day, which is a week from this Friday, just so as you know. So good morning. Our phone number is 330-450-9292. Our text line is 330-269-9292. Besides those finalists we're getting today, the 8 o'clock hour, it is Tuesday, so we go to the Q92 Rage Room, let you guys get all that off your chest, everything bugging you, ticking you off. We're here for you. We got you. 8 o'clock hour, we cleanse our souls in the Q92 Rage Room. Hope you guys enjoyed that 55-degree weather yesterday. Welcome to freezing again.
I know.
Went to the car this morning. I was like, Jesus.
It was still really nice out, like at 9:30 last night when I took the dog out.
Yeah, well, it stopped. At some point overnight, it stopped.
I was just glad not to have freezing rain. I think it's like sprinkling now. But I was worried because Mark Johnson said our commute could be slick. But it wasn't.
No, it was fine. I ran into a couple patches of like drizzle. Maybe, I don't know what the heck I'd call it, but the ride was great. I got to be honest with you. A little quiet, but it was a nice little jaunt.
Why was it quiet?
Not a lot of traffic.
Oh, okay.
76 even wasn't as busy as normal.
Interesting.
I was like, all right. 225 was very quiet. So the truck in front of me was really hell-bent on doing the speed limit only. Can't be mad. He was doing the limit.
Right.
But he was not going in 1 mile per hour over that limit. I was just like,
I know. I need to work on my patience. I get upset when that happens.
And the truck behind me was riding my ass like I was the one holding it up.
Do you ever think you're like, it's not me, bro? Do you ever like steer just a little bit to the left or the right so they can see there's someone else? Like, I should. So they know it's not you.
Because the other truck was on my ass. Like, I'm like, hey, bro, there's another damn truck. Pass us both if you want. 225. I've seen people pass 4 cars on 225. It's insane. There's a good straightaway.
Yeah.
There's a real good straightaway.
You can see for a while.
You got good optics. Good optic. I spent literally, because I did look at my my phone, 14 minutes picking up dog poop in the yard yesterday.
I didn't time myself.
40 minutes.
Yeah, it took a while. There was a lot. I did 5 coffee cans, so I've never done that much.
I was
awful.
And the wind kept blowing. I had a big, thick, black garbage bag, a thick one, because the weight, it gets heavier than you think. Oh, yeah. And the wind kept twisting the bag, because it was a big bag. I was getting so pissed. No.
You can line a bucket. Well, I'm just saying you can line a bucket with the trash can to keep it open. That way you can just put it on the ground and throw it in.
Out there cussing up a storm. But yard's looking good now.
Oh, yeah. I'm not afraid to run out to the shed.
The rest of the winter, though, I don't care if it blizzards. I'm going out and picking up the poop. That was not worth it. That was awful. I'm telling you, it was 40 minutes of nothing but picking up dog poop.
Yeah, it took a while. Just when I thought I was foolish and grabbed 2 cans first, went out, and then I was like, oh. When I was getting the 3rd can, I was like, I should probably grab a 4th because it doesn't seem like this is all going to fit. And then I went back for a 5th. And then Tony came out to clean up extension cords from Christmas lights. Christmas lights have been down. He just waited to roll up all the extension cords and everything. And
if he
was like, that's actually criminal. How much poop you just picked up.
It is. It's insane. If you don't, especially now, we got 2 dogs. And in the snow, even we let them out without their leads so they could just go in the yard because they don't leave the yard. They don't go anywhere. That was also a mistake.
I will say I picked up a glitter turd. It was golden and glittery. So I don't know what he ate Christmas decoration wise, but I was like, shiny. Oh my God. I think it's glittering.
So I don't know if anyone else took advantage of the weather to do that from all the snow melting, but if you didn't, you're going to wish you did. Although it might be frozen again, might make it easier to pick up.
You might be able to grab some Thursday. It'll be warmer.
10 minutes after 7. Good morning, Netflix binge girl. Good morning. Cat Lady and her mom checking in. Hope you guys have a great day. Good morning, Cat Lady and her mom. Giant Eagle Girl checking in. Have a great day. Where's Jake and I's chicken from Giant Eagle? Good morning. Happy Taco Tuesday. Stay warm. Random Swifty Girl. Good morning, guys. Marsh checking in on this awesome Tuesday. Have a great day. Go Eagles. Mustache Master checking in. Hope everyone got some yard work done yesterday because we are back to being cold now. We're just talking about that. Yes, both Lauren and I got out there and got that poop. DJ Dinger and Little Miss K checking in. Have a great day. Shout out to Seb. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Speaking of picking up dog poop, I counted every pile, and it was 76 piles from the past month hidden under the snow. My wife was laughing at me for being so proud that I got it all. I also, got to be honest with you, had a sense of pride when I was done.
I know. And then, I let him out, a couple hours after I did all of that. And wouldn't you know, he picked, the most high traffic area. Like, if you're going to walk off of our deck and patio.
Right there. To
go to the shed to get something or to put something, literally, bam, right in the path. I was so mad. I'm out of coffee cake. You guys, I don't have anything else. So I need to go get, a bag to get that tomorrow. Or today. Let's see.
Happy Tuesday, y'all. Want to talk about traffic. Yesterday, when I was on my way to the doctor's office, I got caught in J.D. Vance's brigade on Route 14, 7 and 14. And literally, I took probably 20 to 25 minutes that I had to sit there because there were so many cars and so many cars behind it. But anyway, happy Tuesday, y'all. I'm sick and headed to work. Yay, steel selling girl.
Aw, I hope you feel better.
Daughter could not get home because of the JD Vance. Yeah. They closed all the bridges. Every bridge was closed. She called me asking me if there was a wreck. I was like, I'm picking up poop. I don't know. And she's like, I can't go over the bridge.
But
yeah, because the route back to the Youngstown Airport
is
absolutely by us because we're right by a couple of freeways. And I was like, I don't know what's happening. I was like, there's a wreck. I was like, just follow Waze. It'll take you. Everywhere it went to another bridge, it was blocked because all bridges
it was probably security.
Were stopped. And then I looked. It was funny because it didn't hit me at that point. It was J.D. Vance who was in town. And then, I'm walking back around the house with my big old bag of poop, and I see a helicopter circling. And it's a military helicopter. It's not like a...
Yeah.
I'm like, you ever see a helicopter turn towards you? You think, oh!
Oh, yeah. No.
He
Been
went
there,
out
done that.
Around the outside of my house, but he turned around, and I swear to God, he was facing me. And I was like, ah!
And
then he went off, and I was like... And then it hit me like, that's probably a lookout. That's probably
I'm sure.
For J.D. Vance. He's going back to the airport to leave.
Because when Trump came to Canton a few years ago, I told you, me and the kids were driving, and Air Force One literally flew over the street right in front of us. And we were like, oh, my God. It's the biggest plane. You can't even fathom. There were military planes in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm sure it had to do with that.
Yeah, but just the way he turned, he just happened to, by happen chance. I mean, it looked like the helicopter's looking at me. I was like, and I swear to God, I was like, ah!
What makes me nervous is about I don't even know what the timing is of it, but every so often you see a small black helicopter in our neighborhood and it's super low. When I say super low, I could wave to the pilot and he could wave back. That's how low.
Pretty low.
They're inspecting the pipeline area. And then we also have a grid of where it's all these electrical, the electric posts and the power lines and everything. They have to fly through and inspect. So they come in super low. That was very the first time that happened, I was like, oh my God, we're in trouble.
Yeah.
What is happening? I mean, it's normal now, but
the security JD has, as he should. The president, the vice president, it was pretty impressive.
He actually had a jacket on yesterday that said Air Force 2. I didn't realize that was a thing.
They got a 2.
Yeah.
They got a Marine 1, Marine 2 too. But how about that? They shut down every bridge, overpass. So you can't, if some idiot was on the,
which is good.
No, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense to think about.
Safe.
I'm sure a little inconvenient for some of you.
Yeah.
But, it's going to happen. He doesn't show here. He doesn't come here all the time. It's not an everyday occurrence.
Well, I mean, he used to be here all the time since he was an Ohio senator.
He's a little different now. He's not going to be here as much.
And he's a little more important now.
So it's Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Die with a Smile. It's Q92 at 7. car. The texts have come in. Let's read some of them. Grossest thing you found in your car when cleaning it. Text, my socks my teenage son wore to basketball practice. Puking emoji. That would be that bad.
You'd have to it can be. That's called right in the trash.
I had a pumpkin explode in my car. After weeks of cleaning it, I finally found a small piece tucked up under my driver's seat. It took months to get the smell out. Girls loved. Oh, someone found a used rubber.
Oh.
That is very gross, whether it was yours or not. Yeah. That beats the Kit Kats. We had leftovers from BW3 chicken wings. How long were those in your car? Puking emoji.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I forgot. We did have a thing of chicken salad from Fisher's like way back. It must have fallen out of the bag in the back of the car and nobody noticed it. And all of a sudden, my car just started smelling so bad. And then finally, my husband was like, could this be it? I mean, it was sealed, so it wasn't like it got all over the place.
I don't know.
It stunk.
Going back to not daughter and maybe driving to Akron. Whatever car you get, not daughter, make sure it can handle potholes. I moved to Akron 9 years ago and have had to replace my tires and shocks 3 times already. Well, and there's that Akron freeway project that will never end. An old fast food bag I threw in the back that had half a sandwich in for a couple months. I was wondering why my car stank, and an old milk jug that I drank, and I'd never let my car get dirty, but I just forgot it. Yeah, that'll do it. That would do it. I found pickle slices from a dropped Chick-fil-A sandwich months later in my car. Ugh. Blue Steel guy checking in when I was in college. I let a roommate borrow my car. A week later, I was cleaning it, found a used condom under the passenger seat.
So nasty.
Why would you throw it on the bottom of the... It's not even your car.
Well, not only that, when you get done, you're like, ugh. You just let it like...
That was fun. Touchdown.
What are you doing?
You spiking the football? What are you doing? Christ.
That's super nasty.
Not even your car. Grossest thing found in my car, container of fishing bait weeks after fishing.
That'd be gross.
It got pushed under the seat. We could smell something nasty. We could not figure out where it was coming from. Whew. Text message, couldn't figure out where the smell was coming from. Turns out my husband left a container of leftover spaghetti from lunch in the trunk. Rotten ground beef is raunchy. Crying, laughing emoji. My friend, when hooking up with a guy, that guy found a condom from another hookup that was not with him. Oh.
Did you find the article?
Big Brother's watching.
See?
Documentary is in the works. Claims Dayton is home of one of the largest covens of vampires. What in the blue hell? I don't recall vampires.
I mean, what is
in
it
Ohio.
Like? After the club, you're walking down an alley and they're like,
Dayton News. Is Dayton home of the largest coven of vampires?
Well, is it true or are people just saying it's true?
Supposedly, it's the third straight article. I guess Netflix is doing a doc right now.
Really?
About it. There's one in the works right now. How? Ohio? You could sell me on maybe Boston, Massachusetts, where all the witches were and things like that. Because you already got a little spooky thing settled down there. Ohio? Dayton? Vampires?
Vampires of the Gem City. That's what they're shooting right now.
That is insane to me. Dude, wow. Now, are we talking like real? We're talking like people that pretend to be vampires?
It says for the last 30 years, Dayton, Ohio has been home to the largest coven of vampires outside of the New Orleans area.
What?
When a man goes missing in a goth nightclub, they use as their headquarters. The case goes cold until a police officer comes forward in 2008 with a story. They were investigating the disappearance of a 26-year-old George Philip Gall, best known by Phil or Philip, who went missing in October 94 in Dayton. Police officer told the Dayton Daily News that he believed Gall was involved in a ritual cult.
Uh-oh.
He also claimed the bar Gall was last seen in near Asylum, which was on South Main Street, was a secret meeting place for vampires. The state declared him dead in 2002. But they never found him.
This is insane. This is insane.
The story was that Gall was supposed to have been involved in an ritual in the upper floors of the bar and then was beheaded. That head was then sold as a relic for the people that were involved. It's gross.
So maybe we have vampires in Dayton. And Netflix is working on a documentary. There's apparently a vampire bar. And apparently on the third floor of the vampire bar that everyone knows about, they kill people.
There's some weird things. Weird things that go down upstairs.
Guy disappeared, never saw him again. They declared him dead.
Yeah, and
never found a body.
What it doesn't say is how the police officer found out about this. Was he a part of the cult?
I don't know.
Or did he just hear it through his intel on the streets?
Where is this vampire goth bar?
It told you. I can give you the exact location. What street it's on anyways.
That's crazy. If heaven's really just space. And we all go to you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine. Right. You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really thought about it
like
that
Sims?
Before. I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us?
What do you think this
from
is
the clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
There's no one can come back to give us the answers. Yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
You say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things like that.
Yeah.
Where do we really come from?
Well, because
how did humans really?
I do doubt the
begin
buffet.
to exist on this earth.
I know.
These are wormholes I go down.
I know.
Or rabbit holes, not wormholes, but wormholes in
It's
space.
because you're thinking about space.
Yeah. I mean, how did this planet begin creating life and living things?
Are you kidding me right now?
What?
You know how this world began.
We know what we were told. None of us were here.
But life has to come from something.
Yeah, yeah. You need carbon. You need... $7:24, 6 minutes away from a look at sports right here on today's hit music. Q92, Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. Don't forget later on this hour, Q to call for a chance to become a finalist to win that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at $700 for Valentine's Day, along with beautiful bouquet of roses. Do you say bow or boo?
Bouquet.
You say bouquet?
Yeah.
I say bouquet, but I don't say it confidently. Jake, what do you say? Bouquet?
I say bouquet.
You say bouquet?
Yeah.
You say it more confident. See, I say it and I doubt myself every time I say it. I'm like, a bouquet. I'm like, no.
I mean, I don't think it really matters,
Tomato.
Right.
You guys know what it means. It means get roses from D. Hoff's Flowers and Alliance. We're also getting a finalist for that on the live video stream. It's on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X right now. Go over there, click the like button. What are we putting, a heart, you said?
Yeah, but you can choose the heart color. Let's make it real
Choose
colorful.
the heart. Never understood what, I know each color heart means something. I have no idea what color means. Like a blue heart means something. A purple heart means something.
Really?
A black heart means, there's, I think to the youngins, the younger people, the hearts mean something.
I didn't know that. I knew different color roses meant different things.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
Really?
No.
Red is for love. Yellow is for friendship. White is for...
Is this in real life or emoji world?
No, real life.
Oh, okay. Well, I was talking emoji world.
No, I know.
So what's friends?
Friends, I think, is yellow.
Yellow. If you get yellow flowers, friend zone. Friend zone. If you get red ones, you're good.
Yeah, well, if you want love, yes.
Yeah, if that's what you're looking for, I suppose. But if anyone wants to explain the hearts, I'd appreciate that. If there's a young person,
I'm curious. I didn't know that.
I'm pretty confident all the colors of the hearts mean something a little different. There's a blue heart. That means something. But I never took the time to do the research. I just was like, oh, I guess, okay, different hearts mean different things. Jake, do you have anything? Do you know anything about the heart colors?
The only thing I know about the hearts is like if you're texting like a family member or something, it's like the red heart, but it's like a relationship, like a boyfriend or girlfriend. It's like one of the pink ones, like the special, like the special ones.
Oh, you found the checklist?
Yeah. Well, I found like the long differentiating like what it's for.
Is he right? Pink is relationship, red's family.
Kind of. It says pink heart can convey love, friendship, and warmth, but with less serious vibe than the red heart.
Oh, the red's like
red is like love, passion, strong emotion. Woo! Purple means love, admiration, or a connection. So like if you aren't in love yet, but you feel like a strong connection, then I guess the purple heart would be emoji.
You got to earn that red heart.
Yeah.
You got to work up to the red heart. It's like levels in a video game.
Yellow and blue are for friendship.
Ugh.
Yellow means joy, happiness, friendship. Blue means loyalty, trust, tranquility. Black heart means sadness, obviously, or dark humor.
Yeah.
A broken heart, obviously, self-explanatory. Orange is warmth, enthusiasm, or like you're trying to convey like affection. So like if someone was like, oh, my dog died, maybe you send the orange heart because it's like sending a virtual hug.
With the headstone emoji.
Christian.
So wait, which are the ones for friendship? Guys, you got to pay attention to this.
Yellow and blue.
The girl could be giving you clues and we're missing them. You're like, man, you look so hot today. And she sends back, thank you, with a yellow and blue heart. Friend zone.
A white heart can support or can mean love, support, or a close bond. So they say white heart can also be kind of used in the friendship area.
White, yellow, blue.
Yeah.
Means things might not be going romantically the way you hope.
You really want pink, red, or purple.
And those could be kind of an Easter egg way to find out you're in the friend zone.
Yeah. Who knew? I didn't know.
I knew they stood for something different. I had no idea what. Now I'll have to pay attention to hearts a lot more.
I send a lot of hearts, but they're always red, so everybody thinks I really love them.
She said she thinks I'm really cool. Let me see those heart colors, son. Sorry, you're just a friend. All right, good to know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Someone said for the poop stuff, I hire a company that picks up my dog poop weekly. You've got
pooper scooper money?
Poop scooper money? Come on now. I
wonder how much does something like that cost?
I don't know.
Be curious.
Good morning, After Girl checking in. I hate picking up dog poo. I have someone come do it. Look at all of you.
Well, these people with a service.
As much as I love my dog, I hate picking up the poo. Listen, I wasn't having fun, but I did have some pride at the end when the yard was
Oh,
clean.
yeah.
So, but no, listen, but I don't think I would pay anyone to.
I mean, who really likes
poop
to do that? I mean, yesterday, too, it was kind of warm out and breezy. So, I mean, every now and then you kind of catch a whiff of what you were doing and you're like, oh, God, it was awful.
No, it was bad. It was real bad. Real quick, because we're up against it and late as always. Want to wish my wife, Tommy, Happy 14th anniversary, bank manager dad. 14
Aw.
years.
Happy anniversary.
In these times, that's like 30.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done by you two. Sports coming up right after Imagine Dragons. This is I Bet My Life on Q92. They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's
Yeah,
some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
Yeah.
when I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see like the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What? What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, oh, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy
You know,
over
so
here
I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I think I even in my house went, that was awesome.
I wonder if they ever caught him. He
They
damaged the
did.
car wash.
No, they did.
Okay.
They did. So I had to speak to the police about it.
Oh, you were a witness.
I knew the cops.
Oh, well,
They were like friends of mine. So I was like, well.
I did, in fact, see what happened.
I was like, yeah, I don't know. They got cameras over there, but yeah, there's some stuff went down just now.
Yeah.
Clearly, you could see the brick is damaged.
Yeah.
And he was just like, nope, I'm leaving. But right here on today's hit music, it is Q92. Don't forget, coming up this hour, actually soon, very soon, the cue to call for a chance to win a beautiful necklace from Duncan Diamonds in New Philly, valued at $700, along with a beautiful bouquet of roses from G. Hoff's Flowers in Alliance. We give that away next week. Become a finalist here coming up shortly. Be listening for that. Also, we're giving away a finalist spot on our live video feed on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. Go to either one. Click the like button in the comment section. Put any heart emoji you want. It's just got to be a heart emoji. Put it in there. Set yourself up for success. We might pick you at the end of the show. How great would that be to become a finalist and possibly win? It would be amazing. My friend Dan texted me. He uses a company to pick up the poop at his house.
Oh?
Yeah, they're called Turd Bandit. Turd Bandit Pet Waste Removal.
Nice.
And they'll come to your house and they'll pick up your poop. We had a couple listeners say they pay people to come in and pick up their poop.
Okay. I mean,
You have pick up poop money, people? I don't know that I could pay for that. The only thing, I went to Turd Bandit's website. By the way, you can start your own franchise if you want to pick up poop for a living. They tell you how to do it. They have their rates on there. I always appreciate a company that puts their rates right there for you to see.
I agree too. Instead of trying to hide it.
Yeah, I hate when there's no mention of it, no price
I don't
anywhere.
really want to call you unless I can afford you.
Yeah.
Just let me know up front.
I'll tell you that, Turd Bandits. I appreciate that you guys put your rates right there where people can look and know what they're looking at if they're calling you to come out. The only umbrage I take, and it's not with you, it's with your customers. They offer litter box cleaning exchange.
I told you.
Now, come on.
No, listen. If you're going on vacation, get it cleaned that week. If you're pregnant and you don't have anybody else in the household that can change the litter box, maybe that. You know what I mean? But they're making real good money off of changing that litter box.
In that instance, yes. And you can kind of sell me on, listen, we got a big yard. I mean, dealing with it. If I can afford a big yard, I can pay the good people at Turd Bandit to come pick up the poop. But to walk, like you said, off air, if I'm sitting on my couch
and I let you in,
and you walk in and literally change my litter box and leave,
I hit play on the DVR as you're getting to work.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm watching Impractical Jokers on the couch eating Cheetos. I mean, that's.
Oh yeah, that would be.
That's sloth.
Now, so I Googled different pooper scoopers near us just because I am here for the names.
Well, Turd Bandit. They're in Mahoning, Trumbull, Columbiana County. So our listeners out there, you guys can use Turd Bandits. What do we have?
Well, we have close to us. We've got the Pet Bomb Squad.
All right. There you
I
go.
think that's pretty good, right?
There you go. Well done.
That's like the Stark and Summit County area. So that would be good. My favorite one, though, where is it?
Is it local?
That one, both of them are.
They're both local?
Mm-hmm. Where is it located? Hold on, I gotta find out because it's a 412 area code. But I know we have a lot of listeners with that. It's Duty Deeds Dog Waste Removal.
Duty Deeds. That's good.
I think
Duty
it's awesome.
Deeds. That's almost I'm here for any interesting names a company has. Like, there's a company somewhere.
Oh, she's so cute, too. The lady that does it in her car, like.
Duty Deeds.
Oh, my gosh. Look at this.
Channeling an AC.
You have to see this picture of the owner. Look at what's on the side of her car.
Yeah, it's definitely someone picking up poop.
Well, I know, but look at the dog.
It's an angry pooping dog.
Yeah, she's right there to catch it.
So if you guys are in the market, there you go. I will tell you, to get your litter box changed, $15.
Again, I'd have to be like pregnant or on vacation.
I like them charging that because if you're that lazy, you should be charged $15 for that.
That's fair.
So, I don't know. Apparently, a lot of you have poop cleanup money. I can't justify spending money on that. Not at this point in my life. Maybe later on. I don't know. Good morning, Soapbox Derby Grandma checking in. Good morning. This is why I own a cat. Litter boxes are way easier than a whole yard full. And if you have a big dog, that's a lot of poo, someone said.
Oh, my gosh. My cousin just texted me and said, Oh my God, LOL. I just hired Scooper Girl yesterday.
Scooper Girl. There you go. Another one using pooper scooper, people.
I mean, what does this run? Like, if you have them come out once a month, like if they're there so you figure it took us for me, it was between 30 and 45 minutes to clean up. We have one dog.
Took me 45
He's like
minutes.
a mid-sized 40-pound dog. I mean, nothing outrageous.
Yeah.
How much would that run? Like, what would that cost?
Well, I just left the website, unfortunately, but what's it called?
Well, way to go.
Turd Bandits. Oh, good. It's still in my Google
Here,
search, and I
Scooper
want
Girl.
it to
She's
stay.
in Uniontown. This is who my cousin just hired. Go on her website.
One dog as low as $12 per week. So if you have one dog and they come once a week, it's $12 a week. If you have two dogs, it's $17 a week. 3 dogs, $22 a week is their rates.
Okay.
Oh, 4 dogs, $26.
My cousin said she pays $35 a month, and they come every 2 weeks.
Okay.
That's not terrible. Think about it. When you go get your car washed, like if you're part of a car wash membership, how much are you paying a month?
I was one. It was $40 a month.
It's cheaper than that then.
Yeah. White van guy checking in. Cleveland was popping last night with Raw. Have a great day. Yeet. Yeah, it's going to be popping again tonight with the Cavs-Celtics game up there. Good luck trying to get them to come out, LOL. A company I tried kept making excuses why they couldn't come out and clean up the poop.
Well, then I would fire them. And
Yeah,
not pay them
there's
anymore.
other options out there. There's more than one. Good morning, Juicy Commuter checking in. Enjoy half the commute. Oh, that's right. You have like a closer job, I think, now.
Yeah, that's right.
Some people pay others to bring their trash cans to the curb and then back when it gets picked up. You can do that?
I'm sure you can pay anybody to do anything.
Good morning, Aldi girl checking in, but we ain't for Aldi anymore. We work for the county. Oh, you got a new job. Congratulations.
Nice, yeah.
The litter box exchange thing won't work for vacations. You have to leave it outside for them.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
and you're still charging me $15 to clean it? Meanwhile, you just took my cat's bathroom outside and she can't even use it.
We have 2 adult dogs and 2 6-month-old puppies, all Cane Corso Mastiffs. So we've really been considering a poop removal company. The stench of the backyard is unreal. Mastiffs?
Not only that, cleaning that up would be like cleaning up human
You need a shovel.
waste. Right.
Not a little
Those
scooper.
are-
You need a shovel or a
Those are not
backhoe.
teeny tiny turds. I'm sorry.
All right. There you go, folks. Poop removal. Who else is talking about this morning? Nobody.
I would love to do a marketing campaign for one of these companies. I think it'd be good.
You guys all owe us a lot.
Yeah.
It's Dasha Austin, Q92. Listen to this. This is, I'm not gonna say it's irked me. Maybe not bothered me, but it's irked me since I've been told this. Now, obviously, we are both in our 40s. We're not spring chickens anymore.
No.
I don't think we're old, but we're certainly not young.
No, not as young as we used to.
No, we got Jake over here, 25-year-old Jake.
Yeah, retiring from concerts
Yeah.
and whatnot.
Yeah. Calling it quits at 25. I've done all I can in this life. It's time
He's
to retire.
hanging it up.
And just enjoy what's left of my life at 25. But obviously, as you get older, things change in your body.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Some of you lose.
That's like after you have babies, your boobs go
the boobs sag. You pee all the time.
when you sneeze, especially.
Guys, things happen. You lose hair. Hair turns gray. All of a sudden, ear hair and nose hair become a thing. That's something I can't understand.
Do you use a trimmer?
Oh, yeah. I have an awesome one that goes up my nose with a light.
Mm-hmm.
And not one of those weird, it's a nice one. It's really
Why do
cool.
you need a light? It's for up there.
Came with a light. So you can see where that hair. I have this one nose hair. Unrelated to what I want to talk about.
Does it like curl over the bridge?
No. It is the straightest sideways nose hair you've ever seen in your life. I'm telling you, it looks like if you were making the divide sign, the straight line with the dot, it's the straight, and it goes across, and it'll start to touch.
Yeah, but if you do the tool, doesn't it just zip, zip it
Sometimes,
off?
Sometimes it like fights it. I don't know what happened.
Is it? I wonder
It's
if it's
the-
wiry.
It's the straightest nose hair you could ever imagine. It doesn't curl.
Are the rest of
It
them
doesn't-
curly?
It doesn't like go down. It just is like
Doesn't sag. Yeah.
hump. If you're watching the video,
It's rigid and straight.
craziness,
Interesting.
and it bothers the hell. Then I have a couple of they go peekaboo. They start coming out of the nose a little bit. And you got to trim them.
Yeah, then you know
And
it's time.
ear hair. Since I've gotten older,
Well, I'm married to an Italian man.
I
so-
don't know what happened. So the hair on my head stops, but my ear explodes
Is it coming from your canal?
everywhere. Outside, top, canal.
Yeah, with Tony, it was always these like.
Call Q92 now to win a beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philadelphia.
Oh, that's your cue to call. How about a $700 necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly for Valentine's Day? And we throw in a bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers and Alliance. You got to become a finalist if you want to win it, and this is your cue to call. Be call number 10 right now at 330-450-9292. You'll be our latest finalist. Caller 10. Good luck. According to a survey,
Yeah.
1,500 singles from Plenty O Fish. Great
It's your
website.
it was your favorite. That and
Still
Christian Mingle,
around.
right?
Zeus was my all-time favorite.
Oh, okay.
Plenty of Fish. I always thought that was like the Dollar Tree version of dating apps. I don't care. People are like, well, I found my love on Plenty of Fish. I'm
They
like,
used to have a meetup at the 356 Fighter Group.
Is that a bar?
You don't remember the Fighter
I wasn't
Group?
raised here. Remember?
I know that, but it was
raised in
real.
camp.
But you worked here when it was still open.
What did I?
Yeah. It was right out by the airport, and it was like a restaurant, but it was huge, and they used to have like live music out back and dance parties, and they had like a room that had a pool table in it. Like
And Plenty of Fish people would meet up there.
Yeah.
Gosh darn. That's crazy. Well, according to Plenty of Fish, they talked to 1,500 singles on there. A third of singles have ended a friendship because one of their friends started dating their ex.
Totally believe it.
And you know what this is prominent right now? Young kids.
We talked about that, didn't we?
This is weird to me.
Yeah, you guys had an experience with it.
I
Didn't
don't
you?
know if it's a generational thing. I don't understand it because when I grew up, that was a no-no.
Yeah, that's
Like,
bro code,
that
man.
was a no-no. You never tried to date one of your boys' exes. And I feel like now that's all that happens. Like I've learned a lot from Not Daughter and her high school ways and her high school friends. And
Yeah.
my nephews now in high school doing their high school things and their high school ways. They just all date each other. They just pass each other around.
Which is gross.
And no one gets mad at anybody. There's no fighting. Like, it is weird to me. I would never have, go back to high school, my 20s, have gone after a girl that one of my good friends dated. It's a no-no.
Yeah.
You know how much of a no-no it was for my crew growing up? That's right, I said my crew. I had a friend now.
Your crew?
My crew.
Chris's
yeah.
crew?
Yeah. No, it's never Chris. Came to me. His now wife, might I add.
Okay.
I went to college with him.
Mhm.
We were good friends in college. We would hang out with everybody from our group, and we were all telecommunications people. We'd hang
Okay.
out. Bro code meant so much back then. Now, keep in mind, me and this girl never dated.
You were just friends.
We were friends, same friend group. My buddy liked her, came to me and asked me if it'd be okay to ask her out. And she was just my friend. That's how much bro code meant back in the day.
Yeah, well,
Now,
30 years later.
it's like you break up today? Okay, I'll ask her out tomorrow. I'll wait.
Right.
I'll wait till tomorrow.
I'll give her tonight.
I want you to heal.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want you to, I understand.
No, I do believe it. I think
It's
that
weird.
happens more and more. It is weird because listen, that boy was just kissing your friends the other night. Like, it's weird. It's real weird.
Well, how many times when we talk about these topics, someone come in and call in or text in and be like, "Yeah, my girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend.
Yeah, that happens.
My girlfriend slept with my boyfriend." Like, how do you? Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Aaron,
Aaron, where are we calling from this morning?
calling from Barberton.
All right, Aaron, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're now a finalist.
All right.
Congrats, Aaron. You trying to win this beautiful necklace for someone in your life?
Yeah, I'm trying to win it for my wife.
All right. Well, I'm pretty sure you'd be husband of the year because this thing is stunning. It's absolutely gorgeous. Valued at $700. It is white gold diamonds and pink tourmaline. And it is just what she will absolutely love for Valentine's Day. Just tell everybody your favorite station, making you a finalist.
Q92.
That's another finalist for that awesome prize. Your next chance to become one. Oh, look at that. It's coming up again next hour with the Q to call. How amazing is that? I love it. Also next hour, the Q92 Rage Room. What is it that's making you mad, ticking you off this morning? Whatever it is, the 8 o'clock hour is your chance to get it off your chest. We do this every week, every Tuesday in the 8 o'clock hour. Text line open. 330-269-9292. Let us know what is grinding your gears. Just make sure you put Rage Room in there so we know. You can also put your rage at Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X. The live video feeds of the show, we'll read those as well. Send them in. Text messages real quick. I have a 20-year-old son who needs a job. Sounds like he's opening a pooper scooper business. LOL.
We'll help him name it if he really does that.
Text of the day so far. Came for the music, stayed for the poo. LOL. There you go. There you go. Hard-hitting topics every morning.
Well, I think everybody can relate. Like the snow melted, and everybody was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. It was 55 yesterday. How are you not going to go out in that weather and get it all taken care of? This just reminds me, text message of how my mom wanted us to pick up the dog's poop. While it was still cold out, the dogs would go poop on the pool when it would freeze over. None of us wanted to clean those piles up. We didn't want to fall in icy pool with poop. That was my parents' job when they would open the pool in the summer. Living in our new home now, we have 2 dogs. One makes it easy, prefers to poo next to her previous poo. Our other pup has severe anxiety and is afraid of her poop. So when she starts to poop, she starts running and yipping away from it. While she's running, she just has turds flying out of her butt. So there's poo everywhere. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing. That was a fun conversation.
I thought about counseling for that other dog.
Scared of his own poop. Rage Room coming up. Let's go. It's T.I. Rihanna. It's Live Your Life on Q92 757. Good morning, everybody. that thing, I don't think nothing about it. Phone rings yesterday. I look down. As soon as it says, I don't know the number. Okay.
Not answering.
I see a voicemail. I'm like, whatever, I'll listen. And it's like, this is blah, blah from blah, blah, blah. I don't want to say anyone's business, right? But blah, blah, blah. We're calling about a contest you entered. It's very important you call us back. So I automatically get cocky. I'm like, I won the golf cart. Eat poop, everybody. Time to go downstairs and brag. I go down and I tell Jamie and not daughter that I think his phone. You gotta listen to his voicemail. This is from blah blah blah. I might have won the golf. Instant skepticism from Jamie. Instant skepticism. And to be honest, her eyes, little judgment. Little judgment.
She's probably like, how could he
And
have
it took a little wind out of my sails. Because at this point, I'm still thinking in my head, why else would they have called me? I work at a radio station. We give away prizes all the time. We do not call people to tell them they didn't win. When have we ever called me, hey, you didn't win the prize? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We make you a finalist immediately, and then we tell you we'll call you if you win.
We also don't put big prizes that are worth like
Fair.
$10,000 in the middle of a mall.
Fair.
Okay.
That's a fair.
That's
I'm just
the
saying,
difference.
my mindset was a little bit, I thought about my job, like, well, we only call winners. I'm a winner.
I won!
They called me. I'm clearly winning this golf cart. So I go back up and I decide to listen to the voicemail when I hear it. I'm like, well, I'm going to call him back. Mm-hmm. And here's where I fundamentally, as an adult in my 40s, have a problem. This is why Jamie's going with me to my CPAP appointment today.
Yeah.
And I'll admit this. This is a 100% fault of mine. Absolutely. Can't deny it. It is a fault of my personality. I so don't like talking to people or interacting. I don't ask questions. Even if I know I'm confused, I'm just going to go, uh-huh.
And try and figure it out.
Uh-huh. And then hang up and try to let my brain work afterward. So why is Jamie going with me to CPAP today? Because they're going to be like, do you understand? I'm going to go, uh-huh.
And you're not
And
going to
then I'm going to come home and go, Jamie, can you hook up my CPAP? I don't know how any of it works.
Yeah.
Did they tell you? They did.
Yeah.
Did you listen? I mean, I was there.
Right.
So that's why. And it's important to her. So she's like, I'm going.
Yeah. But
that's, again, that's my personality.
as he's telling this, though, he sends me the email. And as soon as I open the email, I'm like,
So I go downstairs and I'm like, I don't know what I'm not mad. I'm just like, you ever been excited,
Deflated.
but it comes off. No, but at this time, once I hear the voicemail, I call back and I talk to the lady and she's giving me all, and she's talking. And I'm just like, that's all I do. That is me. Again, terrible way to be as an adult, but that's
Yeah.
me. So I go downstairs and it almost sounded like, I think it did, and it shouldn't have, but it almost sounded like I was upset with her for not calling for me. I was just like, this is why I needed you to call back. I was like, I don't know what she just said to me. I don't know what's going on. I was like, I don't know. I'm in the running. I have this. And if I'm trying to even remember what she said to me, and it was just funny because he was like, so you're mad at me? She's like, because you didn't pay attention to the call.
she's 100% right. You were.
I was like, yeah. She's like, how is this my fault? Fair, touche.
Right.
But I wasn't mad at her. I was just like,
Right.
I don't know what
Frustrated.
I was frustrated myself because I didn't know what just happened. And I remember like flashpoints, like it was like a bad trip. Like I remember her saying like, you're in the running, you're one of the 6 finalists. You could if you don't win the main prize, you could win a 42-inch TV, you could win a tablet, you could win a cash prize. But you have to come here to get your piece or whatever. Or you have to come here. Can you come on Friday or Saturday? And I said, well, that's the only thing what made me talk. I was like, well, first of all, I don't make any real decisions in my life. My wife does, so she's going to have to tell you. You're gonna have to call me back. I was like, I have no idea what we're doing this weekend, what we're available, blah 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 blah. So go, that's fine. She's like, what's a good time to call? I was like, anytime after 5, you can call tomorrow. So that whatever. But she said something like, she's like, we're not a timeshare, we're nothing like that. You have no obligation to buy anything. There is a tour you'll be taking. It's only 90 minutes.
90
And I thought to
minutes.
myself, 90 minutes. That was my first, this might not be what you thought it was.
Yeah.
And then I go down and tell her that. And as I tell her that, she's like, what's the name of the company? I'm not going to say the name. I'm not.
Right, but you had it, so you gave it to her.
Gave it to her, and in about a minute
Yeah.
or 2, she's on her phone just looking at me. Like,
Yeah.
it sounds like this is not quite as. It sounds like they just want me there
Buddy, I'm glad you're coming to terms with it.
to take me around their place to see if I'll buy anything. And you didn't win.
And just to back up and reinforce the whole people can talk and he doesn't really listen, after I opened this email, I looked at Jake and I looked at Christian and I said, this has to do with the golf cart in the center of the mall that's themed for cars. Did I not?
You said that's exactly what you said.
And literally within 3 minutes, it comes out of Christian's mouth. It was a golf cart that looked like Lightning McQueen. I'm like, what did I just say? Like, he literally wasn't listening. But this happened to us too. And that's why I smiled so big when I opened this email, because my son decided to drop my name and phone number in for it at the mall like 2 years ago. So either they've had this golf cart for like ever,
They're never actually giving it away.
or they're giving one away a year. I hope that's more the case.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just totally got took.
I'm not going.
No,
I'm not going to win, right?
No.
They just want to take me around.
Yeah.
And be like, you should buy this
No, they're hoping you become a regular at their
place.
Yes.
Thomas not going to answer when they call back at 5 and let him call another finalist.
Well, see, if I were Jamie,
But for a second, Lauren, I really thought I was winning a Lightning McQueen golf cart.
I know, and it was probably the most glorious 10 seconds of your life.
And I was going to get to go downstairs and be like, ha, you laughed at me.
Okay.
You said I couldn't win, and now we have a golf cart we don't need.
But I think Jamie should be ready, and she should take the call when they call back and just be like, so how
Oh,
do you get
she'll
these
make
golf
them.
carts?
She'll-
I know.
That girl will try to talk circles around Jamie. Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck talking circles. I'm like, go full Karen, honey. Do it.
Yeah.
Give it to her.
It's go time, baby.
Give it to her. But so I went from an excitement to upset to like the realization that
I'm real sorry.
Oh. 8:05 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your radio. Also, streaming at our website, Q92radio.com, where you can listen to this radio station anytime, anywhere. And we are live video streaming on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X. Q92 Radio on Facebook and on YouTube, and at Q92 on X. If you're at our YouTube page right now, do me a favor, Lauren. What should they do?
Smash the subscribe button.
Smash it. And go ahead and like and follow our Facebook page and our X as well, at Q92 on X. We really do appreciate that. Big thank you to Kimball Companies. They are the sponsor of the live video feed in the 8 o'clock hour. They're also hiring. Go to kimballcompanies.com/careers today to apply. The Rage Room going to be kicking off here momentarily. Send in that rage. What's ticking you off? Get it off your chest. You'll feel a lot better, I can tell you. Also, you have a chance to become a finalist again for that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly, valued at $700 for Valentine's Day, along with a bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers in Alliance.
Oh, and don't forget, you can also follow us on TikTok over at Q92 Radio Canton on TikTok.
And Instagram.
Yep.
And Threads at Q92 Radio on Instagram and Threads as well. We're everywhere. We're absolutely everywhere. Glad you're with us. Phone number 330-450-9292. The text line 330-269-9292. Someone said, I've been wanting to start a trash can cleaning business in the summer. LOL. Jamie would hire you. She's very big on cleaning our trash cans and not liking our trash cans to be smelly.
I get
dirty.
that.
Like,
Then-
it bothers her.
I know, but they're really easy to clean actually, because like we just like put ours on the side in the yard, like put them down once they're emptied, and then I just drop a little bit of like a bleach and dish Dawn soap mixture in there, and use the hose and
Yep. But she's very big on, like, she can't stand the dirty smelling garbage can.
No,
So
that is the worst.
there might be a market for that a little bit. Who knows, man? Sounds silly, but who knows?
Yeah.
Before you know it, you're going around cleaning up people. Now you need probably a hose and cleaning supplies. You need water, obviously, to clean them out.
Well, most people have a hose or an outdoor spigot.
Yeah. But some people are weird. They wouldn't want you touching theirs. You know what I mean? People are weird. There are people that are weird about things like that. They don't want strangers touching their stuff.
It's a hose.
See, I understand.
It's not your wife.
But some people, well, some would say both. Some people just don't like you touching their stuff.
I guess.
It's weird.
Then don't hire somebody.
We had a door-to-door lady come to the house yesterday. I ignored her. Never even budged.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
Why didn't you at least make nice?
It was a girl. Hell no. Girl knocked. I was sitting there with Jimmy watching a video. I saw him on our Blink cam went off. Went and saw who it was. Went and saw what it was. Went and saw she was going to other houses. I was like, nope. She knocked and rang the doorbell twice. Like, nope. See, still alive. You're on borrowed time.
I am here.
You're on borrowed time.
Oh, stop it.
So I'm just saying, and I didn't even budge. I didn't even have to. I wasn't even curious enough to peek. I saw her on the cam. I was like, nope. Don't know what you're selling. Don't need it. I am surprised in our neighborhood how that's probably the third or fourth time a door-to-door salesman's come by. Very weird.
Really? You know what I find is
Very weird.
some condo association. Well, you're not in the condo anymore. But sometimes neighborhoods will have, like, there's literally a neighborhood. Okay, get this. I run a community parade for the community that we live in. I started it with COVID, and then everybody was like, that was so much fun. Like, don't let it go away. So we have it. I work in conjunction with our local fire department to put it on. There is an allotment that if I put a parade route sign up until this point, up until this year, if I put a parade route sign so that they would know the parade was coming through their neighborhood, okay, in their neighborhood, they'll throw my sign away that I've paid for with my own money. They do not want a parade route sign in their neighborhood, even though it's super cute and it just says, and it's out for all of 2 to 3 days because I put it out on Thanksgiving. The parade's that weekend. I go pick up the signs that night. Like, I'm very diligent about when they go out and when they get picked up. Okay.
They don't like it.
They do not like it. I have lost money to this neighborhood because they couldn't just let a sign sit for 2 to 3 days. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This year, I go to put signs out. And I had already made up my mind. I'm like, they're not getting any signs. Nope. I am $50 lighter, and because they've thrown my signs away, I will ride the route through here, and as soon as I get to the other side, I will put another sign up. I'll put one before their neighborhood and one after. They literally had a street sign put in. This is no soliciting in this neighborhood.
Ooh, get your sign out of here. That was for you.
I doubt it.
For you.
Because it's literally just a Christmas sign, and I know that
You're the
there's probably
person putting the sign there.
I know there's other people though too. Like, you'll never, like, if you roof in that neighborhood, you want to leave a roofing sign behind? No, they're never putting it out for you. And I'm like, okay, I see you. How rude!
They're very protective.
Bah humbug.
But yeah, I it's just weird that I'm getting these many people coming door to door.
Well, maybe you should have
I
bought.
thought in
You should
2025
have gone
that
to the
wasn't even a
neighborhood
thing
near
anymore.
me, and they could have posted that they weren't allowed to solicit. So not only would you have
Yeah,
a cul-de-sac, you would have no door-to-door salesman.
But in 2025, how's that still even a thing?
You know, I agree with you. With so many people that conceal carry and will defend their property, I wouldn't advise any company to send salespeople door to door anymore.
Yep.
Like, I don't even really get Girl Scouts on my stoop anymore. It's usually like an invite to, like, here's my cookie link. Will you order from me? It's like an email
Now,
or a text.
Children, I probably would have opened the door and see what they were up to.
Unless it's trick or treat.
But then we'd had a problem because they just said, do you want to buy this for our school? And I'd be like, do you take debit? Do you
Right.
take card? They'd go, no, I can't help you. I have no cash app. This is a non-cash carrying household.
Yeah.
You need to get the scanner, put it on your cell phone, little Timmy.
Right.
Bring it back.
Tell your mom not to be cheap. Buy a chip.
Yeah. And maybe your neighbor will buy some of your delicious candy bars. It's 12 after 8. Rage Room getting ready to pick up. So start sending that rage in. It's Miles Smith and Stargazing on Q92. I almost hit 4 different animals coming to work today on this new back roads I have to take, these country roads.
Yeah.
Not even joking. First, a deer runs out in front of me on some country road, a good 20 feet in front of me, but didn't know he was going to come out there. Hit the brakes, turn right down some other country road to the detour. 5 kittens are on the side of the road and almost come out while I'm driving by.
Seriously?
Swear to God.
Aw.
Turn down the 3rd country road I don't know to come to work. 2 raccoons in the middle of the road.
Yeah, it's roadkill season.
What is happening?
Yeah, I had a ton. I had a deer completely on its back with its hooves, like
You sleeping?
petrified. Maybe he's like those fainting cows.
I always like to think they're all just taking naps
Yeah, I really
in
hate
weird
it
positions.
when like you see a raccoon and they're on their side and they're like stuck like that.
Like always goes boo,
Right. And
but they're not. Going, I'm dead.
right.
So I saw tons of wildlife today. Like I said, I have a new, because of course, for the second time in 2 months, one of the 2 roads I take to work every day is closed. And this detour is very much a country road detour.
Can't wait.
Very much.
I told you.
Country road, farmland, wooded detour.
Well, that's my whole drive here every day. Just because I don't go highway. I don't need to. But it is all through farming community. I mean, literal farms. But just so you know, if you use State Street for your commute, it's closing on July 8th for 65 days.
Oh, yeah, I feel like so many main roads, 225,
65
224.
days! That's like the biggest main artery between Akron, Canton Airport, and Alliance.
Why did you not rescue the kittens?
Yeah.
I'm a dog guy, first of all.
Oh!
Second of all, they seemed fine.
What?
I don't hate cats, but
Well,
I mean,
but you led with, I'm a dog
I'm a
guy.
dog guy. Had that had been a puppy, it might have been a different story.
Instead of saying, well, they seemed okay.
They were on the side of the road. They weren't in the road. Thank God I saw them. They were all huddled.
Was there a mom near?
I didn't pull over. It was like this big brush.
Well, you would notice because kittens are
And
like
then-
this big and
yeah.
mom's probably like this
I
big.
didn't see a mom. I don't know if it was like the
Then they were okay.
They seemed fine, alert. They were up early.
You should have come to work with a basket of kittens.
Yeah, that would have went over real well.
Well,
First of all, I had no box.
you know we could have called the Humane Society. We would have even come and got them.
We don't even know that they were in any danger.
They weren't with their mama,
She could have been taking a pee in the woods.
but you're a dog person.
I'm a dog person. If that had been a dog, I probably would. There'd have been puppies all over the studio. I got no issue with cats. I'm a dog person.
Jake's even giggling on that.
I'm just saying. Oh man, I did not. So, would you people have rescued? Jake, would you have pulled over and picked up all the kittens?
Probably. Yeah.
It's fun to say.
No, I would have.
It's fun to say.
I would have been in trouble if I didn't take
It's
them
real easy
to
to
the
say.
society.
Of course I would have.
Are you
Picked them all up,
questioning
nursed
his
them down.
character?
Would you have pulled over
If there were kittens and no
At-
mom around, I
at-
would have checked to see
at
if they were okay.
4:45 in the morning on a dark country road
I probably would have gotten in massive trouble for my husband, but yeah, probably.
and tried to scoop up?
I would have at least checked to see if they were okay.
They were fine.
How do you know you're going 65 and you're like, oh, kittens, crap?
I veered, and I slowed down tremendously. I was probably only doing about 35 when I passed.
Oh.
So, happy hump day from Tiger Town. I hope you both have an amazing day. Please stay safe and stay cool. Thank you. They were abandoned, and you could have saved them, and now they're going to get eaten by coyotes. Now we're assuming. Now we're telling a story in our head. We don't know that those didn't belong to some farm nearby.
And you were like, hang out here for a while?
A lot of farmers let their animals roam, and they just let nature versus nurture. I don't know. They say nature always wins.
Yeah.
You know? They'll be fine.
Thanks to you.
I think they'll be fine.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Average temperatures today in the middle 30s for highs under a partly sunny sky, staying dry, quiet. Overnight, a lot of clouds hanging around, our low 22. I am Mark J. Weather from News 5.
Christian, Lauren, Jake here, and hope you are having a pretty good Tuesday. Hope it's off to a good start. Hope things are going well for you. You know, it's Tuesday. Feels like a Tuesday, kind of. You know, that's okay. We'll get there. It'll be Friday before you know it. Everybody. Another reminder: Valentine's Day is next Friday. We want to keep doing it on this show and let you guys know that. So hopefully it registers one of these days this week in your head. Be like, oh, I should probably start looking into gifts or getting a reservation or doing something thoughtful.
I thought it was the sweetest thing. My son said he would cook with me for Valentine's Day.
Really?
Well, he loves to cook, yeah. So I was like, you know what? Instead of going out because it's on a Friday, I said maybe I'll make something really good for dinner for all of us, like something I don't usually make and
Shake
dessert.
and bake.
No,
I love shake and bake.
you know what? My daughter actually, I've bought it. We've never had it.
Maybe love's not a strong word. Let me put it this way: I have no issue with shake and bake. How about that? Maybe love's a strong word.
Well,
I have no issue with shake and bake, like pork chops, chicken. No issue.
Well, she made it for someone. My daughter did, and came home and she was like, "How have we never had shake and bake before? I just made it for so and so, and it looked really easy." And she said it was really good. I was like, I don't know. So the next time we were at the store, I saw it, and I was like, grab a box of shake and bake. We'll make it. Well, we haven't made it yet, but it is in the pantry.
Remember the commercial? It's shake and bake, and I help.
But I don't know. But he was like, yeah. He's like, Mom, I'll cook with you if you want for Valentine's Day.
That's
like,
love.
We'll make dinner together. He knows I love when he cooks with me. Like, he's made homemade fried chicken. He's made, like, he tackles like these big. He helped me make homemade pierogies.
What about baklava? Has he ever done baklava?
He's never made baklava. I don't know if he's ever eaten baklava.
Beef stroganoff?
Yes, we've made that.
Okay. Jake, your thoughts on shake and bake?
Interesting. So I don't hate it. I don't love it. I have a traumatic story about shake and bake when I was a kid.
Do tell.
You know what's funny? Someone listening would think, oh, they set that up perfect and handed it off.
We did not, you guys.
That was the plan to like do that and then hand it right off, and Jake, boom, automatically has the story. I didn't have a GD clue if he even knew what shake and bake was.
Right.
I was expecting him to say what's shake and bake.
Right.
Now he has a traumatic story that involves shaking and baking.
Yeah, so when I was little, I was making shake and bake with my mom, and I was sitting on the counter. And I was, shaking the bag.
Yeah.
And we had this toy microphone stand. It had like a toy microphone. You plugged into like a speaker. It's like,
Yeah.
And it was behind the counter for some reason, like towards my back. And I fell off the counter.
Ooh.
Microphone stand went up my butt, and I was on the floor.
Hold up. Now you don't mean like.
No. It wasn't stuck there, but like it landed like perfectly, like butt microphone stand.
Okay.
So I don't really eat it anymore, but shake and bake.
Well, yeah, I would hope that's what you meant.
Yeah. So you landed butt first on a microphone.
I did.
It hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Did you have to seek medical attention for this?
No, I was fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Well, at least there was no like penetration.
No, I don't think so.
Okay. It was just boom.
Yeah.
I didn't know if he was walking around with a microphone cord sticking out of his ass. I didn't know.
I think he would have told us that part.
I don't know if he would have.
Yeah. It was just.
I think I would have.
Text message. Of course, he has a story about shake and bake. Well, yeah, that's not so much about shake and bake as the microphone, but I understand what you're saying. Falling off the counter.
Dude. Any fall. I mean, to this day, well, my son fell backwards out of a chair, and it was a freak. I had left the sweeper downstairs. My mom was watching them. I had left it downstairs the night before. She let them eat lunch downstairs, and my son was like pushing back in his chair, and he fell backwards and hit his head just perfectly on the base of the sweeper.
Ugh.
And cracked his head open.
Yeah, listen.
And my daughter, to this day, there's a certain brown shirt that my son had. It was soaked in blood because head injuries bleed a lot, right? Like, she won't go near it. Like, she was so traumatized by this shirt. And honestly, we just soaked it like in a bucket full of ice cold water, and all of the blood came out. Laundered it. It was totally fine.
I think everyone's baby has fallen off something. Jimmy fell off a counter.
Yeah.
Like in the time it took Jamie to literally turn around to the fridge to grab something to bring.
It happens fast.
And he was literally like a foot from her. Boom.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, Marin busted her bottom 2 teeth through her bottom lip. She's got a scar.
Falling off a counter?
No, she was jumping on her bed and hit the deck when I walked in the room because she knew she wasn't allowed to be jumping on her bed.
Yeah.
And drove her entirely through. It was a through and through injury.
Yeah. I mean, what are you going to do? They're kids. You know
No,
what I mean?
I know. Yeah, they both had, Marin's actually had stitches. Anthony hasn't. He's cracked his head open twice, but they've glued it both times.
Like you do.
Yeah.
Use that Flex Seal tape. Christian, I bet in a million years you never would have guessed that story. No, I wouldn't.
Amy said, and now he's on the radio using a microphone. LOL.
Yeah.
Full circle moments.
Yep.
Keep it in front of you.
At least that mic stands attached to the counter.
I think you guys are dating now. What else went on at Jake's house? We can only assume.
Yeah.
Lauren, I fell down my mom's stairs as a kid, cracked my head on the sweeper, split my eyelid open.
Yeah, that sucks, man.
Hello, forever scar.
Yeah. I mean, and like just the sheer amount of blood when it comes to a head injury.
As someone who bicks his head, cut your head with a razor.
I'm sure. I know. My brother-in-law will come up.
One day I did it. I'm not being like, ha, ha, ha. I had a wet paper towel, and I held it like this, and I'm telling you for probably 30 minutes.
You need a styptic pencil.
Maybe for 30 minutes.
Why don't you have one?
Took it off.
Yes. That you need a styptic pencil. It would have stopped like that. It would have hurt like hell, but
Yeah.
it would have stopped quick.
Yeah. I always want to do it because I'm a very fast, like Jamie thinks it's disgusting when I shave my head. Like when she first, she's like, Jesus. Coming like, shung, 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 shung.
Yeah.
She's like, why are you so fast and hard? I was like, oh no, just shave my head. That's how I shave my head.
Right. My brother-in-law has done that. I mean, to the point where he's had to wear like a Telfa pad
You feel it.
underneath his hat because it wouldn't stop bleeding.
You feel it. If you're someone who bicks their head, you feel it, and then you have maybe a couple seconds before it starts.
Yeah, and then
But you feel it. You're like, oh no, and then just horror movie. It's awful. All right, well, we got a couple minutes here. Let's start the Rage Room.
It's just one of those days.
Someone says, Rage Room, when you have that one coworker who can call off 1,000,000 times, but still has a job mind-blowing.
Hold on, did you?
Sometimes I swear these are from in-house.
Do we recognize this phone number?
Who sent that? Who sent that? That's crazy. Someone says, try pulling money off your card and someone beat you to it. Wiped out. Oh, Rage Room.
sucks.
You got hacked and someone... I
hope you were banking with a bank with good fraud protection.
That sucks so bad. My Rage Room, it's not a real rage, but just the odd foods people bring here and heat up that stench this entire building. No, I don't even mean yours. I don't know if it's, like I said, Indian food or burnt hair.
I don't think so. When I went back and heated up my Smurf poop, as you call it.
Even like the owner here, he brings in exotic food. They bring in
It's not exotic, it's beans. Eats a lot of lentils.
Whatever it is, they put it in the microwave, and the whole building smells like a very, very odd restaurant that will probably fail a health inspection. I don't know how else to explain it.
Well, earlier, before I heated, I'm not actually eating Smurf poop. I mean,
that was way before that.
I know. This is blueberry muffin oatmeal, and Christian got mad because he's like, that's the most disgusting thing that I've ever seen. It's so good.
Oh.
Anyhow.
No one says oatmeal. Oh, so good.
It's protein oatmeal. Kodiak. It's really good.
All you say is, I'm eating oatmeal. No one's like, oh my God, you got to try this oatmeal.
Yeah, they do.
No. Oh. It was like, Bob, get over here. This oatmeal is insane.
Anyhow, if you're looking for something that keeps you full for quite a while, it's so good. It's like 19 grams of protein.
You know what else keeps you full? Chipotle.
I went back there and opened the microwave to do my oatmeal. It smelled like straight up Olive Garden in the microwave. I think like other smells maybe are interfering because Christian said it smelled like Indian food and burnt hair.
It did.
That was just.
It did, and it's happened so often here.
It doesn't smell that bad. Jake, is he being a little over the top?
No, I never like when it smells. In my office is always right next to the microphone.
Yeah,
or
you
the
get
microwave.
worse.
Yeah, it's terrible.
True, it would waft in there probably.
No good.
If whatever those beans are, Donnie they're awful. The whole building smells like, yeah. I don't even know how to explain it.
Well, it's because he's vegan, so he only eats like beans and lentils and legumes.
I'm just not a fan. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. Let me see here. Text message. When you get up extra early and are going to be late for work to try to register your child for preschool and you find out you're second on the wait list. Rage Room.
Hopefully someone else drops off. Like, so you can get him in there soon.
That does stink. That stinks. Rage Room. What's going on right now? Keep it coming. 330-269-9292 to text in your rage. You can call in your rage. 330-450-9292, or you can leave your rage on our Facebook, YouTube, or X in the comment section. We'll get to it. Got sports coming up right here on Q92. Did not know o'clock stood for something. Did you know that?
I did.
Not me?
Hold on. I just heard this recently, and I was like, really?
It was a TikTok where people found out. Then people fact-checked to see if it was BS. Turns out, according to the Britannica Dictionary, the TikToker was right.
Interesting.
It's guessable. If you're trying to figure it out in your head, it's guessable.
Yeah, I saw something. I was like, I never knew it stood for anything, but I don't know if I actually looked to see what it stood for. I don't think I cared that much.
No idea. I just thought it was just what we always said.
What is it?
Of the clock.
Oh, that makes sense.
It is the short version of the clock. So instead of saying, you say 2 o'clock, I guess they used to say, it is 2 of the clock.
Well, that kind of makes sense.
It does. I just never knew there was an actual, like, the O stood for anything. Take that with you today.
I didn't. Well, and this isn't, like, I had one of those moments, too, where I found something out, like, a few months ago. And ever since then, I've been preaching the world, trying to share the message. Did you know that the numbers on your toaster are actually minutes? It's not actual, like, grades of doneness?
I learned that, but I grew up not knowing that. Thinking
I was like, what?
It was. I thought it was how dark your toast is going to be.
Yeah,
and how burnt
like,
your toast is.
I
going
want
to
it to be like a 2. No, that just means that's how dark it's going to be after 2 minutes.
I still want to know if we're going to go down this rabbit hole. Is the rumor true that the bottom drawer of the oven is to keep food warm?
I mean, I've heard that before.
Because that's
but
just where we
it
put our
holds my
cookie sheets.
Same.
Yeah.
My cookie sheets are down there.
But is that
And
really
cooling racks.
what that is for? Is what I've.
I mean, it makes sense. It gets warm down there.
I mean, it would be right under the oven, right? It would have to be warm down there. I just wondered if that's truly.
And has anybody actually ever done that? Like,
No.
no.
You put your muffin pans, your cookie sheets, and like you said, your cooling racks down there. Crazy. Jake, do you know any of that?
Not the o'clock part. I knew about the oven part.
You think it's true?
I think that's what's intended to be used for, but I just don't think that's what we use it for.
Did you know about your toaster?
I don't think so, but it makes sense too.
Yeah.
It does.
I never really thought about that one.
Never thought it had anything to do with time. Never. I thought it was just like, how charred do you want your toast? Level 1, 2, 3, or 4, or 5? Well, what they owe me after one date. You know what I mean?
Okay, I know, but you're the one doing the ghosting. They're not. I'm talking about their
I've
position.
been ghosted. Oh, I've been ghosted. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I've never been ghosted.
Was there any of those times that ever stung?
.35 right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Coming up. That's right, coming up. Chance to become a finalist to win that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philly. Valued at $700 for Valentine's Day. You also get an awesome bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers. We got you for Valentine's Day. We are hooking you up. So do yourself a favor, keep listening for that cue to call because it is coming up. When you hear it, be caller number 10. Now, in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to get another finalist for our Hothead Burritos for the big game contest, where 2 of you are getting a phone call from us on Thursday, and that means 2 of you are going to win Hothead Burritos for 20 for your party to watch the big game this weekend. How awesome is that? So be listening for the cue to call for that at the 9 o'clock hour. On the stream, we're getting another Duncan's Diamonds finalist at the end of the show. Head over to the live video stream. You can go to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one. Click the like button in the comments section. Go ahead and put any heart emoji that you want. Any color heart. We talked about the what the hearts mean earlier. And it doesn't matter which one you put in there. You put one in with a like. Lauren might pick you at the end of the hour. Or the end of the show, I'm sorry. And make you a finalist. So we got that going on. Plus, it is the Rage Room here in the 8 o'clock hour.
It's just one of those days.
I gave my rage. Do either of you have rage today? Anything got you like,
I'm an average every
you do.
day. You know what mine would be. I aired it as soon as I got here. Jake wasn't even here
Well,
yet.
that's usually how you come in the door every morning. With a lot of anger and bicker. But then you chill out. Then you're like,
Yeah,
it's like
I'm
anything. Sometimes you just get it out. And once it's out, it's out. You're good.
Yeah, you're good.
You're good. So, Jake, any rage?
No, not today.
Oh, you feeling good?
Yeah.
Everything good?
Pretty good.
Okay. I think a lot of people feeling rage about Myles Garrett yesterday
Yeah.
when that came out. Right after the show, I believe. Like right after the show.
Yeah, it wasn't because I texted my husband. He's like, I know. Anthony already texted me from school. And I'm like, so then when he got home, I was like, weren't you supposed to be learning? He's like, I was in lunch. And then I realized what time that was. And then I was angry that they had lunch that early in the day.
You know what's funny? Some of these people say the schools take their phones. I'm convinced that's BS. No school takes anyone's phone.
Well, they don't. It's not. It hasn't gone into effect under DeWine yet. That's next school year.
But some schools were already doing it. And I'm starting to think like none of that was true. Because I could text
He's
not
always
daughter.
been allowed to have his phone.
I can text not daughter and I'll get a text back.
Yeah.
And I don't expect the text right away because I know she's in school. But I'll get a text right back.
I mean, I know he's not on his phone all the time because his grades reflect that he is paying attention in school and he's doing well.
Hey, not daughter's got a 4, whatever the fake 4.3 is. I don't,
Yeah.
We talked about that last week, but so she's fine. But it's just funny. I could text her, and that's a score. Her school, I don't believe allows you to.
Oh, really?
I'll get a text right back.
Oh, yeah. I
I'll
mean,
get a text.
I might not get a text right back from him during certain times of the day. Like, I think when he really is in class and they're actually listening to a lesson, he puts his phone away. He would never want to lose his phone. I think that scares him.
I get that. I totally get that. Yes, the Myles Garrett thing yesterday, I'm sure a lot of you feeling rage on that just by itself as him requesting a trade, wanting out. Now they got to figure something out about that.
I told you, like, my initial was I was so mad. I was like, come on, don't let us down. We've stood behind you. I brought up off air, like, you know, he hasn't had a completely clean resume when I say that. I mean, let's not forget about the whole Mason Rudolph thing. We did total a car. I mean, like, we've had some, and that doesn't mean that you can't go move past that. I believe he has. We all had his back, though, as he was navigating all that stuff. 8 years is a long time to be in Cleveland. My son reminded me of that when he got in the car. He's like, Mom, he's been on the Browns since I was 8.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's done well. Pro Bowler, Defensive Player of the Year. He wants a chance at winning some championships. I don't think he thinks he can do it with the Browns.
Yeah, but see, I don't feel like what he did puts him in any better of a position. Let's say the Browns say no, because he doesn't have a trade clause. Let's say the Browns say no, then he has to stick it out and be there, and then that's awful. Or they could trade him, and they could send him somewhere terrible, which removes him and makes him even further away from that goal of winning a Super Bowl championship.
Maybe if they wanted to be that petty and do that.
Also, I read yesterday that this whole thing, even if we trade him, a lot of people will be like, oh, let him go because then we can put the money into a quarterback. No, there's still something salary cap wise that we would still be responsible for.
Yeah. I can't be mad at him.
Mark on Facebook said the Watson trade has cost the Browns 3 first-round picks, Chubb's prime, and now Myles Garrett, worst trade in NFL history. I 100% agree with you.
You stole that from a tweet. I forget. Axelrod tweeted that yesterday. Okay. But yes, you're right. That is a copy and paste.
That is 100%. Though.
But yeah, no, the Watson trade has set the team back years.
Yep.
And that's why I can't really be mad at Myles Garrett for being dude, I only got so long to play this game. Like, this is ridiculous. We can't do anything. We can't make any moves. We have no cap space.
I guess it's Brown's frustration. If you really cheered them on for a long time, that's where the anger came from. No, can you blame him? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. However, there is like a level of disappointment and anger that comes with him leaving or wanting to leave the team.
Just stinks where they're at right now as an organization, as usual.
Oh, 100%. I'm not so sure that this whole mistake on the lake thing, the curse, there isn't something to it. It only seems to be affecting the Browns, though. Cavs are having a heck of a season. Guardians have been doing very well.
Had a great year last year. Yeah. No, other Cleveland teams are doing just fine. Just the Browns. We're such a Browns state. Football is just such a...
Yeah, it's a big part of...
You know what I mean? I mean, we even... what was it, a month or two ago, that interview, they had Corey Kluber, former Guardians pitcher. They had Baker Mayfield and someone else. And Baker even said, as crazy as that was for the Cavs, what was his quote? If the Browns ever won a Super Bowl, you'd have to call in the National Guard.
100%. That was like, speaking the truth.
And the host or whatever was like, really? More than the Cavs? And even Corey Kluber was like, yeah. And Kluber was there for some great years for the Guardians.
Yeah.
Great years. And he agreed. He's like, oh, yeah. He's like, it's a football. No matter what, it's a great city. They love their sports teams, but it's
a
Browns.
football town.
It's Browns. Same with me being a Bears fan in Chicago. I listen to all the Cubs are huge, Blackhawks, but it's Bears.
Yeah.
The biggest things could be happening with the Bulls and all that. It's a Bears. Same with here. Like the Cavs are amazing this year.
Yeah, they are.
Amazing. Like you said, the Guardians had an amazing run last year out of nowhere.
Yep.
And it's awesome, and we loved it, but it's Browns. It's Browns.
Something has to give. I mean, something has to give. You have all these invested. It's, I didn't really appreciate it until I got older, how much you invest as an adult into your favorite teams. I mean, I'm not talking about financial. I'm even talking about time. You get to know the team. You watch every game. You know what I mean? You follow it. You read. How much time out of your day do you think you dedicate to the NFL, being an NFL fan?
Ask Jamie how much I pay attention to the Bears. I go home and watch Chicago sports talk on YouTube.
But that's what I'm saying. So, I mean, that's why there's going to be a lot of feelings about this. But this is why the Browns should have known they were going to get a lot of backlash about this whole Deshaun Watson thing. Like, the fans weren't going to chime in. We're Cleveland Brown fans. Are you kidding me? They're lucky that they literally went through, that they started carrying plastic bottles in the stadium, because I would be really worried about a bottle gate again at the end of this last season.
They saw that Watson thing going a little different in their head.
I don't know how, though.
Rage Room. Well, because before all the stuff, by the way, welcome to the club, Justin Tucker. Before all that stuff, he was a really good quarterback. He was.
I don't know what happened because he's not anymore.
Rage Room, the damn Pro Bowl events, they're horrible. They should have just left it alone. I get that. The thing is, the players didn't play hard. I think you should just give them the honor and announce them. And
I agree. They won't.
You know what I mean?
They are not going to go hard because they don't want to get hurt.
Let me ask you this: would you want your favorite team's best player getting hurt in a Pro Bowl and being out for the next year or the start of the next season? Because, like, if Caleb Williams, for the Bears, tore his ACL in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah, he wouldn't be ready for.
You know how mad I'd be
the
that the season would start in the summer and we're waiting on him. Oh,
right. He was playing in some silly game,
and
it didn't have to happen.
There was a time when I was a kid when the Pro Bowl they played hard as hell. They tried to kill each other. That doesn't happen.
That's when
anymore.
it was awesome.
It was pretty sweet.
Yeah.
It doesn't
we watched
happen
some
anymore.
of the skills challenge. I mean, Burrow's super impressive.
I'm saying bring back the quarterback. Just make it the quarterback challenge.
Yeah.
The NFL's fastest man. Things when I was a kid I would watch on TV and I thought was really, really cool.
Well, I don't want to take anything away from Baker Mayfield, but he set a record for how many consecutive years he's been invited to the Pro Bowl. And I was like, it's cool, but I think I would kind of be like, okay.
You remember the quarterback challenge as a kid?
Yes.
With how far you could throw,
yes,
the moving
it was
target.
awesome. Yeah.
Loved it.
And
then
you
they'd have
loved watching it.
The NFL's fastest man, the sprinting, they do the weightlifting,
Yep.
the lineman would do the obstacle course.
Yep.
It was awesome. That is true rage, being one of the best in the NFL, but you're stuck in a Browns jersey. LOL.
That is true, though, too. I mean, so that's why I empathize with where he's coming from, but I can't say I'm not disappointed or upset. I don't want to say angry. Like, I don't hate him. I wish him well. But he's put so much, too, into nonprofits in the city of Cleveland. And, I mean,
He owns a bit of the Cavs.
He rooted himself very deeply in this community.
He said that in his statement.
No, I know. I read it.
Deshaun Watson literally destroyed our franchise. No one wants to be here.
I mean, he cannot set foot back in Cleveland, Deshaun Watson.
One more. I've been a Philadelphia Eagles fan since I was roughly 10 years old. I mean, back when Andy Reid was with the Eagles and Donovan McNabb was our quarterback, I would love to see the Browns win a Super Bowl or even make it to a championship game. I think you should just, but the way their organization runs just blows my mind. The other Cleveland teams do just fine.
Yeah.
It's just the football team that straight sucks.
Bring back Butch Davis. I'm just kidding.
Davis.
I loved Butch Davis, but he also coached in Miami and watched him a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, I knew who he was coming into Cleveland, but I don't know. It is rage. It's a big disappointment. And mark my words, Deshaun Watson will never play as an NFL quarterback again. No one wants that drama. No one wants it.
No, I think everybody would give most quarterbacks a second or third chance. I don't
Not
think he's going to get a third one. I think it is what it is. And he's still going to get all that money.
Well done, though. I mean, you can't say he kind of was a mastermind.
Great agent.
We got robbed, guys.
Great agent.
Who is this?
Call Q92 now to win a beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Who wants to become a finalist for a chance to win that necklace. Oh, my God. $700 in value.
It's diamond, white, gold, and pink tourmaline. It is absolutely gorgeous. I've seen it in person.
And do not forget the awesome bouquet of roses from D. Hoff's Flowers comes with it. We got you set for Valentine's Day. You cannot win unless you're a finalist. Let's go. Caller number 10 right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10, good luck.
Hi, folks.
Ask you guys cringe things you've done. Trying to impress someone. I don't care if you go from now all the way back to when you were a kid. Said we do ours. I can tell you right now. One thing I remember doing this was middle school, me.
Yeah.
In my kitchen. I believe I played over the phone from my tape player. Bon Jovi, I'll Be There For You for a girl on the phone.
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
No! Just thinking about it makes me want to run away.
I get it.
Just thinking about it.
You know what? That was
Makes
sweet,
me-
Christian, though. How old were you?
It had to be junior high.
Okay, so yeah, you were really young. You were a baby still.
No excuse. No excuse. And that, if you want to know how old I am, I held my house phone up to my tape player.
Well, what other option did you have
In case
then?
you want to know how old I am. It was called a house phone, everyone. You had this
A
phone that was
landline.
a landline. Google that if you want to know how the settlers lived in America. That was probably one of mine that came to mind immediately.
Okay.
I played I'll Be There For You by Bon Jovi on the telephone to a girl I like.
Solid.
What do you think yours is?
So back in high school, the football players would pick somebody every week to wear their jersey.
Ooh.
But like if you wore their jersey, you made them a box. Did you guys have that?
No. We had the cheerleaders made the senior boys like
We did
decorate
that
their
too.
lockers and
Yeah.
get candy. Oh.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of like the box situation. So the box would be like all their favorite stuff. So it'd be like candy and cookies and brown.
Find a rewarding career close to home at Kimball. You'll find outstanding benefits, a supportive team, and opportunities for career growth. Working for a local family company really makes a difference. Apply today.
Q92.
Average temperatures today in the middle 30s for highs under a partly sunny sky. Staying dry, quiet. Overnight, a lot of clouds hanging around. Our low 22. I am RJ Weather from News 5.
you calling from this morning?
Actually from Alliance.
All right, Sean, congratulations. You're caller 10. You are now a finalist.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Sean, are you trying to win this for a lovely lady in your life?
Oh, yeah, for my wife.
All right. Well, Sean, she will absolutely love this if we call you up on the 13th and tell you to come and get it because it is stunning. It is white gold, diamonds, and pink tourmaline, and I'm telling you, she's going to love it if you are the winner. Sean, tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Oh, definitely Q92. Thanks.
All right, congratulations, Sean. You're our latest finalist. You're in the running. We got one more finalist spot left today for that necklace. It's on our live video feed. You got to go over to it. You can choose Facebook, YouTube, or X. Doesn't matter which one you go to. Click the like button, put the heart emoji in the comment section. Do that, and you'll be good to go. And you just got to hope Lauren calls your name at the end of the show. Got a couple minutes left. I see a couple more rages before we get out of here this hour. Oh, man. Someone says, Rage Room, here's what happened to me. You put all your laundry in the washer and soap, and the machine doesn't work, Rage Room. Oh, that would be awful. Anytime an appliance
breaks,
stops working, you realize it's done. Never good.
That was in the fall when our dryer stopped. I had to go buy one out here at Groves.
Rage Room, the 9-hour wait time in the emergency room, waiting room for my child.
That sucks.
Listen, when you go, I tell everybody. My mom didn't believe me. She learned the hard way. I say, if you're going to the emergency room, block off 5 hours at least. Block off 5 hours.
Oh, I agree. Yeah.
I don't care. Block off. And another thing you got to understand, too, when you go there, whether you like it or not, it's by order of importance, not when you get there.
Oh, yeah. If you go in and you have a tummy ache, you're going to sit there ahead of the people that come in with
the guy with chest pains is going to the back before the guy
blood pressure that's sky high, or the guy that just cut a hand off or something at the work site.
That's before the person that sprung their ankle.
Yeah.
So you got to know that too, as much as it sucks. When you go there, I tell you, no matter what, you have block off 5 hours, and that is hoping 100%. For the best. If you don't block off 5 hours, then I don't know where you're from. You know what I mean? It is insane because I've done it. I've been there with kidney stones. I've taken my mother there when she's needed to go there. I've taken other people, and it just seems that is the sweet spot.
Yeah.
5 hours at the least.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Text message. Rage Room, what cigarettes are doing to my lungs and how hard they are to give up. Rage Room. Yeah, I never got into smoking. I smoked. I've smoked cigarettes, but I've never in my life bought a pack of cigarettes or like truly took up smoking.
Really?
No. Never in my life have I even purchased. But when drinking, especially in my younger days, I used to bum a cigarette off somebody.
Oh, you were that guy that everybody got annoyed with.
Yeah.
Like, Christian's here and he's drinking again. I hope you got your Marlboro. Do you have an extra pack of Marlboro Lights?
He's doing Jaeger bombs. He's going to want a cigarette soon. You know what? I just wanted one. I'd walk around and I'd just act like a moron with one. But I enjoy a cigar every once in a while. I just got called out for not smoking my cigars I have at home because I have some. Yeah. It's like, you never smoke them. Like, yeah, I need to. I mean, obviously we can't smoke in the house, but got a nice deck I could sit out on a nice night. Oh, man. The stories from Jake. A great Rage Room, someone said.
Great?
Yeah, the microphone.
Well, hold on a second. There's one that you're not reading because we have an upset listener. You're being kind. And I don't know if you're being kind for me but you don't have to be.
What are you looking at?
The person that said, I don't know what I'm talking about. You're right. I went back and looked, and you are right. It was Tom Brady that had the most. I misspoke, essentially. And
there it is. It's opened already.
Yeah.
Tom Brady had the most.
I didn't open it. I kept seeing him pop in.
I saw Rage Room, and the DJ doesn't have a clue. I didn't know what that was about. That
was me. So I hope you feel better. I'm owning it. And I'm so sorry that got you as fired up as you did this morning. But I'm going to move on from that now because it's really not the end of the world.
Take your shirt off.
Please play Careless Whisper for this person.
Just Andy Elliott. We need to get him on the show. I want you and Andy to talk.
We need to.
I bet you he would charge us.
I'm sure he would because that's all this is about, Christian.
Well, when you bring the goods, you got to charge.
When you bring the insults
and
the ability to get grown men to take their shirts off and stand there and feel like they're being mom shamed.
Take your shirt off.
It's Kane Brown and Caitlin Brown, one of my favorite couples. It's Body Talk on Q92. It's a story time with Jake now. I don't know. You got something that happened to you, what, today?
Yeah, last night, this morning, same difference.
Okay.
So I've done the whole, set my alarm at a different time than I was supposed to, like the 5 p.m. instead of 5 a.m. And then I was, really late to work before.
Everyone's done that.
Yeah, everyone's done that. I did this to a new level, I think.
Okay.
So I went to bed at 11 o'clock, 11:30 last night.
Yeah.
I set my alarm. My alarm went off. I woke up. I did my usual morning routine.
What is your usual morning routine?
Okay.
Walk us through this.
So I go to the bathroom and I always sit down when I pee in the morning because I usually miss in the morning. So in the morning, I always sit down.
You sit down to pee.
So I was this morning, in particular, more tired than I ever have been in the morning before. I swear I almost fell asleep on the toilet. I never really take a full body shower in the morning, and we have like a bathtub with a shower. So I always just turn on the faucet and wash my hair, like bend over the bathtub and wash my hair. Real quick.
So hold on. To recap, before we move on to where this is going, what we've already learned is, one, you sit down to pee.
Yeah.
And you wash your hair like a girl over the side of the
you wash your
tub.
hair in the sink.
Yeah,
as
in the
if
morning.
a criminal on the run at a gas station.
Right.
Okay. All right. Let's go.
And so I fell asleep on the toilet. I fell asleep, bent over the shower, washing my hair because I was so tired.
I was drowned.
I would
just stick your head in the shower and wash
I know what
only
you mean.
your
Over
hair.
the side of the tub.
Yeah.
Removable.
Yeah.
I've done it in a pinch, like if I need to do my hair really quick. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just so tired. I had no idea why. And so I don't think anything of it. I get up. Mark Johnson sends us the weathers.
Yeah.
So I get an email and I'm like trying to figure out, like, it doesn't really say Mark Johnson yet until you like unlock your phone. So I was like using my brain power to like unlock my phone. Like I was just staring at it to use Face ID. I was so tired. I had no idea what I was doing. And then that's when I looked at the time. It was midnight. I was asleep for 30 minutes and I woke up.
Why'd your alarm go off?
I must have somehow set it to midnight because I didn't have one set for 5 o'clock
Were
or
you
whatever.
so relieved that you got to go back to bed?
Yeah, but I was still confused. I was scared. I was like, what day is it? I didn't know if I missed the whole day of work or not. I was so confused because I'd have no idea why I was
You'd have
up.
missed calls, buddy.
Yeah.
You'd have missed calls.
That's what I thought.
We would have come looking for you.
That's what I thought.
Hey, the show's on.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ, Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
A serious crash on State Route 39 in Tuscarawas County early Monday left one person injured. State troopers say 31-year-old Garen Kingsbury of Yerkesville ran a stop sign on Red Hill Road, colliding with a semi-truck near Dover Township. Kingsbury, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was seriously hurt and taken to Mercy Hospital. The truck driver, Thomas Rennie of Massillon, was unharmed. Dover EMS and multiple agencies assisted at the scene. The crash remains under investigation. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is pushing to bring driver's education back to high school classrooms. Speaking yesterday, DeWine emphasized the need for better training to keep young drivers safe, noting that many teens delay getting their license until 18 to avoid expensive courses. Right now, only minors must complete 24 hours of instruction and 8 hours of driving before getting a license. Adults face no such requirements if they pass the road test. DeWine says his budget plan would let schools partner with driving programs, making lessons more accessible and affordable. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has intensified operations nationwide. Over 7,500 people have been arrested in a recent 9-day crackdown. Sanctuary cities like New York, Chicago, and Boston saw some of the highest activity, with Northeast Ohio also impacted as over 60 people were taken into custody in late January. Canton Mayor William Scheer says the city won't assist in deportation efforts for non-violent offenders and stressed there have been no ICE raids in Canton thus far. He urged immigrants not to fear local law enforcement, emphasizing that all residents deserve dignity and respect. With their latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
I've got some news for you.
WDJQ Canton, Massillon, New Philly. Broadcasting live and worldwide at Q92Radio.com with a Jordan Miller news update.
A serious crash on State Route 39 in Tuscarawas County early Monday left one person injured. State troopers say 31-year-old Garen Kingsbury of Yerkesville ran a stop sign on Red Hill Road, colliding with a semi-truck near Dover Township. Kingsbury, who wasn't wearing a seatbelt, was seriously hurt and taken to Mercy Hospital. The truck driver, Thomas Rennie of Massillon, was unharmed. Dover EMS and multiple agencies assisted at the scene. The crash remains under investigation. Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is pushing to bring driver's education back to high school classrooms. Speaking yesterday, DeWine emphasized the need for better training to keep young drivers safe, noting that many teens delay getting their license until 18 to avoid expensive courses. Right now, only minors must complete 24 hours of instruction and 8 hours of driving before getting a license. Adults face no such requirements if they pass the road test. DeWine says his budget plan would let schools partner with driving programs, making lessons more accessible and affordable. U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement has intensified operations nationwide. Over 7,500 people have been arrested in a recent 9-day crackdown. Sanctuary cities like New York, Chicago, and Boston saw some of the highest activity, with Northeast Ohio also impacted as over 60 people were taken into custody in late January. Canton Mayor William Scheer says the city won't assist in deportation efforts for non-violent offenders and stressed there have been no ICE raids in Canton thus far. He urged immigrants not to fear local law enforcement, emphasizing that all residents deserve dignity and respect. With their latest Q92 news, I'm Jordan Miller.
I've got some news for you.
swims the door right here on today's hit music, Q92. Welcome to the 9 o'clock hour, the Q92 Morning Show with Christian, Lauren, and Jake on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com, and, of course, live video on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, and X pages. Thank you so much for having us on this morning. This hour, we got 2 finalist spots to get. One for the Hothead Burritos for the Big Game Contest. We're doing that with the Q to Call coming up later on this hour, so be listening for that. And before we get out of here, we're getting one more finalist for that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds. We're giving away along with the bouquet of flowers, roses from D-Hoff. And we're doing that on the live video feed. You got to go over, click the like button in the comments section, put the heart emoji. Doesn't matter which heart, just put some heart emojis in the comments section. And Lauren's going to randomly pick one of you at the end of the show and make you a finalist for that. So finalists for Hothead Burritos for the Big Game and finalists for that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds. As far as Hothead Burritos for the Big Game, you got today and tomorrow to become a finalist for them.
Yep, that's that. We're going to be calling 2 lucky listeners on Thursday morning to let them know that their Big Game party is going to be catered with food for 20 people from Hothead Burritos. It's going to be so good. So delicious.
So if you are a finalist, 8 o'clock Thursday morning. If you're not, you still got today, not just with us, but with Nicolina, with Keller, with Ryan at night, and tomorrow. And then we'll be calling that winner on Thursday. Looking forward to that. It's 10 after 9. It's Addison Ray and Diet Pepsi on Q92.
Okay, so have you guys been to the store recently?
Yes.
And no. Like, literally, this is brand new. So my favorite store is Target, right? We go to Target often. I'm not going to sugarcoat it or try and lie. Anyhow, why do we have to have sales reps in stores where you're just trying to get your shopping done?
Oh, Sam's Club does that.
Sam's Club does it. I will say Costco's really good about it. There's reps there, but they don't approach you. You have to come to them.
Those Sam's Club people damn near tackle you.
Oh my gosh, it's awful. Well, Target has now allowed reps to be in the back of their store by their cell phones peddling cell phone service plans. And to Target, I say, you suck. I'm sorry. This was the interaction that I had over the course of, I was there a week ago today, and I was there, and I have not gone back yet. And part of it was because of this exchange. I was there a week ago today, and then I was also there the previous Sunday. So Sunday to Sunday to anyhow, it was a few days. It was less than a week. We were approached. She asked what we were paying for our cell phone plan, and I told her, and she's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's so high. Well, it's not. Let me just tell you that. For 5 lines and internet being under $250, it's not. Tries to reorganize after we told her that we're in a contract, completely ignored us, is like steamrolling us to come with her, and finally my husband speaks up, and he's like, we said we're not interested. So we walk away, and I'm there the following Friday with my daughter because Sabrina Carpenter dropped a new album. What? Anyhow.
Oh, you got the vinyl?
Yeah. The same woman approaches us, and I said, we already spoke last Sunday. I was here last Sunday. I said, oh, yeah, you were. For sure. I remember. And she's like, well, let's talk about it. And I said, no, I'm going to tell you what I told you then. We're just trying to shop. We're not interested.
Yeah.
She walked away and was like mumbling something under her breath. Listen, I am not the rude one. I am trying to save you time. You're going nowhere fast with me. But moreover, why are these stores allowing sales reps to interrupt the shopping experience in their store? Because it's putting a bad taste in my mouth. I'll tell you what, I'll go to all online shopping. I don't want to be bothered. And I'm not an introvert. I mentioned off air that I had taken a trip to Hardee's at the Love's Truck Stop in North Canton, and it was my first time going there.
Trip to Hardee's.
Well,
you went to Hardee's.
Well, it is a trip.
I don't think you packed the luggage.
It feels like it. I felt like we were on vacation. I turned around and looked at my son.
Pack up the car, kids. Hardee's.
I feel like we're like on vacation and we're doing a road stop. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Anyhow, as I'm sitting there, they're like, "Number 47, your shower is ready." And I was like, my head just turned around really slowly, and I looked at my son, and he's like, his eyes are real big. We had never been in a truck stop that was announcing showers. So my question originally was, and I say originally because Jake said something that made me raise another more important question. But my original question was like, how do they clean those in between? Like, I know in shower houses, like when we camp, they come in every 4 hours and they completely sanitize everything. So like, is it the same for?
They do.
No, you see them do it. Like they close the whole bathroom.
At campsites?
Yes. So I know that it's like clean. Plus, you always wear shower shoes. Like you never stand on the floor. That's disgusting. But anyhow, we have a shower in our camper.
Oh, I believe you.
So we can
shower camper money, everybody, along with horse money.
No, stop it.
Okay.
But Jake said something, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I've used those showers." I'm like, "Why?" He's like, "Just for fun."
No! Wait.
Why is that funny or surprising to you?
First of all, what do you mean why surprise me? What in the blue hell would you be doing taking a random shower in a gas station for fun?
Because there's a pilot by my grandma's house, and it's been there for years. And it's been a running joke in my family for the last several years. Jake, when are you going to go take a shower at the pilot? So last year, I just decided, hey, I'm going to go take a shower at the pilot. So I did. I packed a bag. I got my shower shoes. I did my research, and I walked up to the counter. I said, 1 shower, please. And I took a shower, and it was actually pretty nice. I'd do it again. It was clean. The shower was hot. You get like an hour.
Where do you shower? Like in the wilderness? Like what do you you have hot water at
but
home?
It's not like you think of a truck stop as like this disgusting shower. It was not. It was pretty clean. It was a nice shower.
Well,
it was
I'm
a
glad
big
to
room.
hear that for all of our truckers. I'm glad they have a clean
Like,
place to shower.
Did you tell your family you're doing that? Or you just do this?
I just did it, and then we have a family Snapchat story, so I recorded the whole thing. And
Wait!
No!
You recorded yourself in the shower for your family?
Do you still have these snaps? Please tell me you saved these snaps.
You need to not say these things out loud before.
Okay, on the next break, we're going to have him dig out at least one snap of him in a truck stop shower.
I'm good. So your family dared you for years, as most families do, to take a shower at a truck stop.
Yeah.
You not only said, oh, yeah, I'll do it.
You took it to another level.
Without even telling them so they could laugh, and you recorded it.
Yeah, just like some parts, you know.
Which parts, Jake?
You know, like walking in. I did like a whole tour of the room, like my layout.
See this.
And then I did I was shampooing my hair, talking about I forget what, but I was describing. It was an experience.
Of course. No, I think it's kind of fun.
No. Climbing Mount Everest is an experience. Taking a shower at Pilot, that means you're either hiding a crime. Who?
I've just always been curious.
What is happening? What an interesting man you are.
Thank you.
Text message, Jake, why? Why? Someone wants to know on the text line.
Just to say that I did it.
They clean the showers after every person at those truck stops.
Okay, so that was what I was that's literally how it started.
I do know it took a while because it was busy. They're always busy. There's always people taking showers.
I used to
I know. I heard numbers being called like it was bingo.
Yeah.
I mean.
I used to shower at truck stops all the time. Just wear flip-flops so your feet don't get fungus, LOL. But it's clean when you live in a truck for months. Truck stop hot showers feel amazing. Right, but Jake doesn't drive a truck.
Right.
He just went from his house there where he had a shower.
Right. He left his home shower for a truck stop shower.
Text message. I had to pull over. What is going on here? Someone said on the text line. Little boo thing right here on today's hit music. It is Q92 921. Never fails.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it at all. Because there are times that you'll wait, and I wait on you to put the volume up and start the show. You couldn't give me 5 seconds.
I can't make the song longer.
I understand that, but we have a bed that plays.
What do you want me to do? I told you at a minute 35. You're like, plenty of time.
Well, if I didn't have to close out all the stuff that you did yesterday.
Listen.
This is going to be your fault no matter how you slice it. Just kidding.
The important thing is you're back.
Thank
I just
God.
think you really, for being one of the smartest people I know, your concept of time when you leave this room
It's
is
just
hilarious.
because I'm trying to get so much work done. That's why.
I'll be like a minute 30, plenty of time. I'm going to wash my car, do my hair. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know.
No, but I have found out from doing the show that it's possible for me to go to the bathroom to pee and get back and wash my hands in a minute 20.
Lil Boo thing was a poor song to pick.
Yeah.
Under 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, there's a lot of songs you could that are like.
Oh, I know. 3 or 4 minute songs is great.
Oh,
I can dawdle all I want.
I agree. With what you can get done in 4 minutes is tremendous.
Mm-hmm.
People would be
You should be impressed.
flabbergasted at all of us what we can do in 4 minutes in this building.
Yep.
Lil Boo thing, that was not the best.
No, I know.
Not the best.
I got it done though. I just need to edit it.
I was looking at the music news on our prep site today.
Oh yeah.
The guy from Big and Rich is mad that Beyonce won that award.
There's a lot of people that are mad. Don't pick out one person. There's a lot
He's
of
the
people
one
that are
He
upset.
talked about it. He's saying how these things work. Labels and publishers.
Yes.
They all work out deals with each other.
Yep. And they vote for each other.
You vote for mine, I'll vote for yours.
Mm-hmm.
He said the Grammys just outed themselves.
Casey Musgraves was mad. I mean, she was up for
She
it.
walked it back. She did.
All she did was this, though, when they asked her about it. They have it on video. How do you walk that back?
She released a statement. Hold on. I literally just saw it this morning.
Okay, but tell me that this isn't exactly how she felt with the thumbs up.
Well, why
In
not?
that moment, that is how she felt.
Well, why not own it? Why did she walk it back?
Because she didn't want to be unprofessional. That's why she walked it back.
It's a sensation, whatever, false narrative meant to pit two talented female artists against each other.
What?
What it
Okay, so then
says.
say 3 because Lainey Wilson got snubbed too.
She said, the more the effing merrier. I don't really care. It doesn't affect what I'm doing. It doesn't affect me. I've always just been doing my own thing.
Oh, girl, stop lying.
See that? She's cool with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised they do a song
I
together
saw the
one day.
video. She was not cool with it initially. Now, maybe she's had time to think about it. And that's usually what people should do before they react.
Yeah.
It's not always easy.
Was Nick mad?
Nick.
Nicolina, was she mad about it?
Oh, no, but she kind of was like, I don't know if that should have been best country.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
I get it.
the sentiment.
I can get the argument you can make. I get it. The anger at her, I guess I don't necessarily get. I get you can be like, this is stupid. Like, I think it should be more at the Academy. But I don't know what you do. You turn up to the fans and get rid of the Academy, whoever the hell the Academy people are.
I just would have felt kind of silly if I were her going up there and accepting it and looking out to the audience at Lainey Wilson with her country cowgirl hat on with the belt buckle and everything. I just would have felt I would have felt really bad. I would have. But you know what? This is what she wanted. She wanted to do a country album. I don't know what it was that she was trying to prove, whether it was that she could just be diverse, and that's fine. But when you're talking about the best of the best, have you heard Chris Stapleton's album?
You know, I've never heard a full album of his. I just hear a bunch of little songs.
That's your
here and there.
homework today. I'm not kidding. It's so
I know. I just
good.
been blasting Shinedown lately
It's
a lot.
so good.
I'm back in a Shinedown phase right now.
Yeah.
Really have enjoyed that.
I did that for you, though. The first time we had Shinedown, I was like, I haven't really listened to any of the music ever. You're
Yeah.
like, do me a favor. Just listen. And I did. And I like them.
Good stuff. Good stuff. A lot of people, all their music news think because everything's an Easter egg with Taylor, they think all the names that she dropped of who she admires, they think that those people are going to be on her next album.
Oh, come on.
Apparently.
Okay, listen, Swifties. Sometimes you take things a little too far and you look into things a
It
little
flat
too
out
much.
says how she mentioned the Chicks, Johnny Cash, Loretta Lynn, George Strait, Faith Hill, Vince Gill, Alison Krauss. They said after a pause, she let out a sigh before going, Shania Twain. And Swifties took note of the inflection in her voice and the slight giggle.
Maybe she just really has.
And everyone flocked to Twitter, and they think that means that Shania Twain might be on her upcoming Taylor's version.
Of what?
re-recording of
Reputation?
her debut
Oh, okay.
self-titled album.
Yeah, Taylor Swift. This is Taylor Swift.
Do you think that was she's an Easter egg?
I know she is. I mean, how do you line that up to be like, hey, Grammys, I'll come and I'll present, but I need to do this award so that I can name these people because it's going to be an Easter egg for my next album that I keep saying is going to come, but it hasn't come yet. Like,
Because you're Taylor Swift.
I guess.
And they'll do it.
I mean,
She could say that and the Grammys would be like, okay, we just want you there. I mean, if we're saying the Grammys, and I'm not saying you're saying, but if we're saying the Grammys will rig awards, you don't think you don't think they'd rig to let some of the biggest star in the world be there? And all she wants to do is do a couple Easter eggs.
Oh, I think that the Grammys outed them their own selves. Like they literally dismantled their own selves by what happened. I do.
Benson Boone also apologized for his aggressive grabbing of his crotch during the Grammy performance. I missed it. Yeah, I watched this performance.
He was literally sitting at a table, and then two ladies ripped his suit off, and he had that blue spandex jump, get up, whatever on.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't see a
Freddie
crotch.
Mercury.
Yeah, I didn't see a crotch grab.
I didn't either, but he apologized for it.
Oh, Benson,
I didn't even see you grab your boon.
No.
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
That made Jake smile.
So, I mean, my God. But a lot of music news out there after the Grammys. A lot of stories and things I didn't see. Just crazy. People are still geeking out over the new Machine Gun Kelly look, even though it wasn't a Grammy related.
Did I see he has a man bun?
And a beard.
Yeah. Oh, I saw the beard for sure.
His first ever beard.
He actually, I wouldn't have pegged him as the man who could grow a beard, but it's pretty cool.
Listen, they say girls sometimes glow up after breakups. Maybe guys can too.
Oh, I don't think he grew up.
What? I would argue he looks more manly now than he ever has.
Maybe, but I think the way he looks makes him MGK.
He's going for a more like look.
Yeah,
now,
he is. I don't know if I like it.
No, I think it looks better. I think it's a better look for him. I think you should keep the beard for a little bit. You should keep it.
The beard, I agree with. I don't know about the man bun. I have a hard time with man buns.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Who doesn't like long flowing hair and a...
Me. Maybe it's my hair affliction. Remember, I can't do body hair
But
either.
this body hair's a little different.
I know, but still.
Someone said it was the end of Benson's performance. While people were applauding him, it looked like he tried to make a major adjustment down there.
Oh, boy.
Well, that's not like crotch grabbing. You know what I mean? Oh, someone said, excuse me, he's had the beard before. I'm sorry. That's the first I ever noticed Machine Gun Kelly beard. I've always known him and seen him as clean shaven back in the day. So if I was wrong about that and I misspoke about the beard, I just know I saw a lot of girls going crazy over on social media because he posted a picture of himself.
I'm looking
out a window. It was like a black and white photo. He had the beard. And I said, hey, man, it's a good look. It's a good look.
I like him clean shaven better.
Interesting.
I do.
Interesting. It's 9:29. Lola Young and Messy. It's Q92. Hello, anesthesian, something like that here.
Esthetician,
there you
maybe?
go. When I do Brazilian waxes, I can tell who's a stander. That's why when I wax the back end, I have you spread those cheeks.
What?
I am dying of laughter. It reminds me of the Adam Sandler movie Big Daddy or something. Little boy, I wipe my own ass. That was Big Daddy. Oh, that's when they took him away. Q92. 9:37. I saw Steven Tyler did a couple performances recently, which is good to hear after his vocal cord injury.
Right, yeah.
Obviously, Aerosmith's retired from touring, but they're still going to do some things here and there, but they can't do that injury, I don't believe, or at least it'll be a long time, if ever again, that they're actually going to go like on a tour where he's singing a few times a week everywhere. But he's 76 years old. The more I keep reading these things, the more depressed I get.
Yeah.
But just on the second, he performed for the second time only since his vocal injury in California. He performed, including he did 6 songs, and I guess he was okay. He did a version of Extreme More Than Words.
Wow.
And he did Dream On with Lainey Wilson. Where's the video of that?
I know. I would love to see
I'd
that.
like to see that. So he also did Sweet Emotion with the Chris Robinson from the Black Crowes. So
that would be good.
He did Walk This Way. So he was doing some of the hits and some covers. But and apparently everything was good. Felt fine. Sounded okay. But there's that doesn't mean the band's talked about, it says here, getting back together for a couple performances. But again, it does sound like Aerosmith touring is done. Could there be a night here, a night there? Yes. But as far as like going across the country, no. And that's what an amazing, iconic, just awesome rock band. One of the rock bands that honestly like stayed cool for decades.
Yeah.
I mean, they came out, what, the 70s?
I would think.
They were
Late
cool
70s.
in the 80s. They were cool in the 90s. And they were one of them band. You know how like the Foo Fighters, I'll grant you what happened with, but I mean the Foo Fighters were kind of that rock band. Even when rock was at its like kind of weakest mainstream wise, everyone thought the Foo Fighters were cool. I feel like Aerosmith was that band too.
Yeah, I would agree
Like
with that.
even when rock kind of faded and kind of left top 40 radio and kind of left, everyone still knew and loved Aerosmith and wanted to hear Aerosmith. The way now, like it's the Foo Fighters are still that cool rock band that whether you like rock or not, you like the Foo Fighters songs.
100%. Right.
And so I'm glad that he's able to sing a little bit. But that does stink that they can't tour anymore with those. That's what's happening to our, I mean, you and I have had the discussions a million times. Vince Neil, Motley Crue, he's still out there trying his best, but it's tough. John Bon Jovi, don't know if they'll ever tour again.
Now, there was someone I was looking for. Oh, my gosh, I've got to give him credit. Now I cannot find it. That's why I'm looking through my emails. There was a gentleman who literally toured up until he died. Like, he just passed away.
Like, until the end.
Yes. Like, they had to cancel his show at MGM Northfield because he had a show, and he was in his 80s, and he was still touring. And now I cannot remember for the life of me who it was. And I'm trying to go back through my emails because we got, like, the sweetest, like, please take this off of your...
He has died.
Yeah,
well, that
he
will
literally
cancel the tour.
had been like his team had posted on like Instagram like 4 days before that he was like lifting weights in the gym.
You never know. You never know. How do you feel about a Spice Girls reunion? Lukewarm?
Yeah.
At best?
At best.
Mel C says she's ready.
They're all ready because they've all had this life of like spending money and they need money now.
Who goes first? Spice Girls or NSYNC? There's a question.
Spice Girls.
Who goes first?
Because of stupid Justin Timberlake.
I think as soon as this tour is over.
No, I know we've said that, but I'll see it I'll believe it when I see it.
They've kind of said it's poop or get off the pot time. If you've been following podcasts and their interviews, and no one said it towards anybody, but they've kind of said like, this year, 2025, we have to get in a room and really go over, like, what do we want to do? Do we want to truly tour? Do we want to do another album or what? So I think you're going to have your answer regardless this year. And we might not like the answer, but I think we're going to get our answer this year.
Yeah.
For NSYNC. Did you find the person?
Yeah.
Who was it?
Rest in peace, Gordon Lightfoot.
Gordon Lightfoot.
He actually died of cancer, it said, but he was doing okay until he wasn't. Like, you know what I mean? Like it was
It's usually how it works.
No, I just mean like he was still like intending on touring and all that kind of stuff. And I think it got a little more serious, a little quicker than anticipated. But he died May 1st. He was 84 years old and he was still touring.
I'm trying to, we have some songs in this. I'm trying to think. I don't know any of his stuff.
Trying to think.
If you could read my mind, do I know this? Doesn't sound familiar. And I'm a song guy.
You could read my mind, love.
No.
What a
Sundown. Do we have Sundown? You might know that one.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope. We have
Right.
Carefree Highway, Beautiful.
Rainy Day People. Okay.
Wait, did you say Sundown?
Yeah.
Just popped up.
I was going to say it.
Nope. Sounds very 70s, though. Well,
It's about an alcoholic, so.
rest in peace, Gordon.
I can see her lying back
No,
in her
that does not. That does not, as they say, ring a bell.
Yeah.
But hey, man, thank you for sharing your talents with the world. It's 9:42. Let's pivot.
The big game. Call now to win Hothead Burritos for the big game with Q92.
Oh, Hothead Burritos for the big game. 2 listeners at this radio station getting hooked up with food for 20 for the big game. I mean, come on, folks. Hothead Burritos. The top, the bowl, the burritos, the nachos, the quesadillas. All with the sensational sauces and mouth-watering ingredients.
Yum.
Imagine just laying that all out on your table.
Oh, my goodness.
Come eat, everybody. Oh, you can't cook. What'd you make? Don't worry.
It kind of makes me want to get it for the game.
I'm telling you. Well, I'm glad you said that because you can go to hotheadburritos.com right now because they'll cater your big game party or event and you can save big. And, of course, big thank you to the Hothead Burritos in Alliance and Green for this contest. So what are you waiting for?
I know. It sounds super simple. Just pick up the phone and call. You can be a finalist. If not, pick up the phone and call Hotheads. Have them cater your party.
Caller number 10. You'll be our latest. It's Jelly Roll. It's I Am Not Okay on Q92. I get that. Has this brought any rage out of you yet, Jake? Or are you still rageless?
Not yet.
Nothing. Nothing
It
bothers
takes quite
this
a
guy.
bit to get him ruffled.
Yeah, you think something would have pissed him off in the last couple weeks.
I know.
God, mighty.
Guess not.
All right, Jake. Must be nice to live in your little world of Zen, huh?
I used to meditate all the time, actually.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. When I was in high school, when I was going through some breakups, I got a guided meditation app. I would do it every morning before my shower.
Like on a yoga mat or like just in bed?
Just on the bathroom floor.
Wait. So, when in high school, at Jackson High School, I hate when you make me stop the music. And you went through.
I love it.
Someone broke up with you.
Yeah.
And your thought was, how do I get through this? And you got a meditation app.
Yep.
And on your bathroom floor, would meditate every morning.
Every morning for like a solid couple months. Yeah.
What would
it taught me things like how to set boundaries, how to like.
I'm glad it worked for you. It was the mental picture of seeing Jake sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah, I see like in your bathroom and downward dog and just
No,
like.
I wasn't doing yoga. I was meditating. I had earplugs in. I got earplugs or headphones.
Did you have a salt lamp or anything?
No.
They say that like helps.
What would you do? Would you like sit Indian style and just close your eyes?
Yep.
Why your bathroom? What's wrong with your bedroom?
I could have done my bedroom. I don't know. I just always did it before my shower. So I got my clothes, put them in the shower, meditated, and took a shower.
Was the shower on while you were meditating?
I don't think so.
To create a steamy,
Did you
warm
say-
environment?
Because it was only a 5-minute meditation.
I'm trying to like paint a picture. I'm sorry.
Wait, did you say you got out of your clothes then meditated? No. Oh, I was like, you were
I got my
nude
clothes
meditating.
I'm hoping that's what you said.
I think I did say that, but I didn't mean that. Like I got my clothes ready, like
And put them in the bathroom.
Yeah,
Right.
I was still clothed while I was meditating.
So you would sit Indian style on your cold bathroom floor as opposed to your bedroom.
Yeah, did you put a towel down or
There was a
mat?
rug. There's bathroom rugs.
Okay.
And you would what? Like, would there be like music playing?
Yeah, it has soft, music. It was like guided meditation, so like he would tell you to.
I've
like,
done it with the Calm app, like the breathe in,
Yeah.
hold it, now breathe out through the nose.
Yeah, he would just
know what I
talk to you
mean?
about like, certain things, and it was always like every day was a new lesson or whatever.
Yeah. And usually, like, there's some ocean waves crashing in the background, like some very calming sort of musical or audio stimulation.
Wow, that is.
I tried to use the Calm app. I tried to meditate when I was having my surgery done because they kept me awake for it.
That is.
I wigged out. There was no amount of meditation that could have calmed me down.
And did it help you?
Yeah, it did. It got me through some stuff, and it calmed me down, and I learned some things.
Oh,
Was it like this?
we needed some Enya to back
Sure.
this up. Do you know what this is?
I do not.
It's called Sail Away.
Yeah, I've heard it.
It's actually called Orinoco. Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Heidi.
Heidi, where are you calling from this morning?
Canton.
All right, Heidi, congratulations. You're caller number 10. You are now a finalist.
Sweet.
Congratulations, Heidi. How awesome would it be to call up 19 of your friends and be like, come over here, guys. I've got all the hothead in the world to share with you.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
All right, I have one question. Who are you rooting for, though?
Taylor Swift.
Okay. This is my kind of girl. All right, Heidi. Well, you're now a finalist, and hopefully we'll be giving you that phone call on Thursday morning, letting you know the great news that your party is taken care of food-wise. Just tell everybody your favorite station making you a finalist.
Q92.5.
All right, there you go. Another finalist, but we got one more to get before we get out of here, and it's basically last call at the bar, Lauren.
It is last call at the bar, but this is to be a finalist for that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds in New Philadelphia, valued at $700 for Valentine's Day. Head over to Facebook, YouTube, or X. Find that video live stream. Smash that like button.
Yeah.
And give us a heart emoji in the comments. We're moments away from picking our very latest finalist.
Today's hit music, Q92. Final wipe, I always stand.
See?
That's the final wipe. It's not the
But
initial.
why? Because you know that it's the...
I'm a lady and I'm a stander. There's someone who's with you.
Thank you.
A lady and a stander. Let me see here. I'm a sitter going from the back. My husband is a stander. Wow, a male stander. I'm a guy. I stand. I thought only girls did it sitting. We're talking about number 2.
Yeah, we do.
And cleaning yourself.
We do it sitting potty for sure.
That's so interesting to me. Partially standing, LOL. Wipe down and out. When you're standing, how do you spread your cheeks?
You guys, when you act like they don't, like you can't get in there.
It is an odd angle, Lauren. I don't know what to tell you. It's an
it is
odd
nuts.
angle. Jake,
You guys
am I alone
act
on
like
this?
it's got some type of vacuum seal.
It's not going to be completely closed, but it's going to be a little bit more closed than if you were sitting.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I really think...
I'm sorry you never got over like when your mom would go to the restroom with you and be like, all right, and wipe your butt.
I'm sorry. I don't think you're cleaning yourself properly.
Uh-huh.
That's concerning to me.
Coming from you.
I'm just saying.
When you say that you do not use a washcloth, I'm sorry. I will stand on that hill because I cannot believe you don't.
Great. When we're talking about that, you can stand on that hill. This is about pooping and wiping, and you're not doing it correctly. Female sitter, I enjoy a good wet wipe. Oh, they're the best. I look at people who use toilet paper with it like, what's wrong with you?
Oh, I know.
You know my analogy.
It's gross. Don't.
If you had chocolate icing and it was smeared on your kitchen counter, are you taking a dry Bounty and wiping your counter? Or is all the chocolate icing going to come off?
Yes.
No, it's not.
I'm going to use a paper towel, but to clean up that chocolate icing.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get most of it off the counter.
What most?
Before I go in with something moist. I don't use just...
Right. Played the clip from the podcast. Asking you guys, when you wipe after you go number 2, do you sit or stand? Lauren, she's a stander. Jake and I are sitters. Jake has very passionate opinions about this topic. So I asked you guys, what do you do? Do you sit or stand to wipe? I do think it's a little weird to stand as an adult and wipe. A little weird. I'm a girl. I sit. Gotta have the cheeks open, she says. How the hell do you wipe sitting? To me, it's very easy to wipe sitting.
I think it's like cumbersome. Like for a lady, I mean, I get sitting like after a potty, like that I've done. Like I do that.
Yeah, every girl. Yeah, you do the front wipe, and then drop it in the toilet, you go.
You're right.
Right.
But I do that sitting.
Right.
Like to be clear.
But for poo, you stand.
Yeah.
The angle alone, I don't understand.
What do you think? Like your butt cheeks are a vice and they just automatically close up and there's no entry when you stand?
I don't believe you can get in far enough to get a good clean or wipe.
Again, what do you think? Your butt cheeks are a vice?
Yours maybe.
You need to try it today.
Female, sit and wipe or squat further down in front of the toilet and wipe for heavy-duty poo. Jake, damn, that was a good zinger you had.
Oh, about my lip, not knowing where my...
Yeah. I recently switched to a bidet. I'm surprised, Lauren, you have bidet money. I'm surprised you don't have a bidet.
No, I do not.
Woman, I sit. Go around back.
Yeah, I get that. Like, that's almost like what you would have to do. As a woman, you are told, like, from a very young age that you cannot go back to front. You need to go front to back.
Well, I can see that with a woman going back to front.
So reaching in through the front, like Jake says, with his little scoop ready, is not a feasible.
Rose, that's APT right here on today's hit music. It is Q92, and that's going to about do it for us here on this Tuesday morning. Great time with you guys as always. Thanks for waking up with us on your way to work, on your way to school, or even if you're coming home from third shift. Thank you guys. Whether you had us on your radio, listening on our website, Q92radio.com, or you're watching along on Q92's Facebook, YouTube, or X pages, we appreciate you. And now it's time to hook somebody up with a finalist spot, Lauren, before we get out of here.
Yep. Okay, hang on. Today is Lacey Quillen. Lacey
Quillen. Oh, girl, look at you.
Hopefully I said that right.
Oh, look at that. Look at that profile pose. Got the hand behind the head. Yeah, she's giving the what's going on vibes. Lacey. Naughty. I'll bet she says Canton.
Why would you make that assumption based off a picture?
Because I could tell she says Canton. And they're great girls. They're a lot of fun, but they'll key your car.
Lacey, if you're listening right now, let us know if you say
Do you say
Canton.
Canton or Canton? I'll bet it's Canton.
I bet it's Canton.
Jake, your thoughts?
I don't know.
On picture alone, Canton or Canton?
The first one. I can't say it. Can't.
No, how do you think that
I know,
girl
but I
says
can't even pronounce it the way that you think they pronounce it. Canton.
Half the people that call the show, they go Canton.
Yeah, a lot of people do that.
Half the people that call this station leave out the T.
Well, and you work in radio, they make sure that you're like...
And I've talked to people
Canton.
that's just how they say it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, congratulations. You're now in the running. You now have a chance to win that beautiful necklace from Duncan's Diamonds. So how about that? We got more opportunities all day long for you to become a finalist for both the necklace from Duncan's Diamonds and the food for 20 from our friends at Hothead Burritos for the big game. Be listening for the cue to call with Nicolina, with Keller this afternoon, and with Ryan tonight. Have a great Tuesday, everybody. A little chilly out there.
It's a little chilly. You're going to need a little jacket today.
It's not 55 anymore.
No.
Tomorrow on the show, Your Call Wednesday. We'll be talking to Rich DeRocher, the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
No, we won't.
No, Thursday. Moved it to Thursday to talk to us
did.
the day we announce the actual class of 20. Wow, we're going to find that out this week, too.
We are. We're going to get to talk to Rich early in the day on Thursday. He's going to join us live from New Orleans, there for the Super Bowl.
How nice
He'll give
of
us
him.
the inside scoop on what's going on out there as they prepare for the Super Bowl.
How cool is that he moved his call to the actual day?
He likes us.
Yep.
And he's like, you know what? For you guys, I'll do it.
We appreciate you,
We
Rich.
like you, Rich.
Hopefully you have safe travels down in New Orleans if you're not there already.
Yep.
Everybody, have a great day. Enjoy yourselves. Jake, what do you got for the good people?
Love you, bye.
There you go. It's Akon's Beautiful Day by guess what? Akon. It's Q92.